by myself. I can listen to a song. Maybe I can. I gotta pull it up first. Because I'm low budget, baby. I'm low budget. I done butchered that song enough. That is from a band called Spandau Ballet. I think that's how they pronounce it. Lord have mercy. Mr. A, that was so much. Thank you for yesterday. Thank you. I needed that. I did. The link to the Eagle Cam is in chat. I already stuck it in there. We got our babies. There's our babies. Look at them beautiful babies. For real. All right. So let me tell you what happened yesterday. Okay. Karma got me. Karma got me. So I ended the live. I called Flies. I was talking to her about something. And I went to walk in my kitchen. I had my shop back out. You know, summer cleaning, cobweb shit, whatever. And I tripped over the handle. Let me tell you what I did. This tells you what kind of person I am. I fall, I drop my phone, and the first thing that I want to do is ask Flies if she's okay. The first thing I was going to do was ask her if she was okay. She was on the freaking phone. Her ass was okay. That's why I make her cry all the time. She cries laughing at me is what she does. Don't let her fool you. For sure. So, okay. I have been kind of going back through some of my lives. Okay. Which are really interesting, even though, I am a low budget bitch. Don't tell nobody. And my titles are horrible. They're horrible titles. YouTube is like, girlfriend, you make no sense. Figure it out. Okay. Okay, hold on. What? Okay. I don't know what he means, but okay. So I've been doing some things this morning and I had to sit down for a few minutes. So I figured you guys could sit down here with me for a few minutes and we can figure some stuff out. Okay, now I don't like to talk about Ryan as finding whatever he's finding, but now he's got a trailer out. Okay, a trailer on Fred's sister talking about her life. What is all of this about? I'm confused. Are you trying to say that Fred doesn't tell the truth? Okay. Are you trying to say that he was involved with what happened to Summer? Are you trying to just what? What are you all trying to do? And I want to say that this is bad. Okay, let me ask you guys. You guys are my people. Should I repeat things that have been said to me? Because I'm questioning a lot of things. A lot of things. Like some paperwork that got shown and something I was told about a grown adult and some little kids. I'm confused. I'm confused and I don't like it. Right? For sure. But anywho, do you guys remember Cam and Allie? They was up there doing their little thing on the hill and stuff. And, they did put in some work. Don't ever think that Cam and Allie did not do anything for Summer's case. I feel they did. Now, I'm going to give you an example of how people went after each other, because I'm not sure what happened. And I mean, I could probably name the creator. I'm not going to. But she decided that she was going to talk about a situation of about Cam and his good friend. Now, I'm going to say allegedly. I don't know if it happened. I just know what she said. And it could be factual. I'm sure it is. I mean, if she mentioned it, I'm sure there's some fact to it. But if I remember correctly, there was some substance problems. There was his friend was left in a bathroom overdosing, and he did not call 911. I remember that story. So does that mean anything? No. Okay. And the only reason I remembered it was because I had Lisa Kay on my panel. Lisa, you've been on my panel before. Even though I know you don't like me, I'll let you tell. How about I let you tell it, Lisa? Hold on, I'm gonna let you tell. Hold on. Let's hear Lisa. Lisa, I got you saying quite a few things. I do. Okay, she's on a roll. I think wait. I'm not sure. We'll start it right there, because she wasn't on my panel the whole time. Because I have you on my panel, lady. If you're listening, I got you, girl. I got you, lady. Who is that lady with the glasses on? Look at that lady. She got a Calvin Klein shirt on. Bougie. Bitches bougie. Carrie. Hey, Carrie. Oh, man, I fucked myself up when I fell. I felt it this morning. I did. See, all these people who used to come into my chat that decided they didn't like me anymore. Kiki's eyes. Colin. Colin used to be our chat psychic guy, and he disappeared. Colin, sending you a message through the wavelengths. Hey, Colin, thinking about you, right? All right, let me get past we here. Yes, we's been on my panel. There's quite a few people that's been on my panel. Justin used to hang out, but let me say this, and this is very true. Okay, there was a girl that would come over into my chat. I adored her. Hey, Miss Justice, I still like you too, lady. I adored her. I really did. I'm not going to call her out, but I'm going to tell you the story. And she would come into my chat, and I really liked her. I still like her. Okay. But Frowny decided she didn't like me. And this girl was associated with Frowny's channel. Okay. And she was basically she had to quit coming to my channel so Frowny wouldn't get mad at her. I was upset about that. I'm like, I like her. And believe me, I don't spend my time talking about Frowny. I will have to tell you guys the Frowny story sometime, right? Oh, Lisa Kleckner was here back in the day. Lisa still pops in sometimes. Runs with Scissors. Liplock used to come over and hang out. She doesn't anymore. I'm good with that. Not a problem. Toaster. We all remember Toaster. Hey, Bomber Cat. I like Toaster. I didn't have a problem with Toaster. But, the crew kind of was like, no, Toaster, we don't need you anymore, right? Okay. That's like, I'll never forget. Listen to this. I'll never forget this. So, John Davis, True Crime, he would come over and he didn't really hang out over here, but he popped in every once in a while, right? And I was really talking about, hey, Run to the Scissors. I was talking about things that had happened to me in my life. It was a pretty serious conversation. He comes in here and says something about calling me Jody Sue or some shit, right? And I'm not even sure what happened after that. But then he was like, don't bring me into your drama shit. I'm like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? You're the one who came over here and said it, mister. For real. I never had a problem with the guy, but okay, so what? You know. Okay, so anywho, that's just a little JDTC story there. He would do that, though. He would do that. I don't know if he still does it. He would pop in and, you know, I guess try to be funny or whatever, not reading the room. And then if anybody said anything to him, he'd be like, don't be pulling me into your drama. So I'm like, all right, mister, move along, move it along. His wife is beautiful. She is. She's very beautiful. His wife is very beautiful, I must say. Okay, I don't know what Lisa's going to say here, but we're getting ready to find out. All right. And they lie. I hate my freaking voice. And switch it around that the other person. Let me tell you I already told you my toaster story. Okay? That was the most ridiculous shit. And I couldn't figure out why they were doing it. Toaster was in the area. She had taken she was trying to help Allie's family when Allie passed away. And I don't know what happened, but the phone call that I got after the fact was, Toaster's not homeless. I'm like, why the fuck do you need to tell me that? I wasn't basing my opinion on Toaster on whether she was homeless or not. Right? That's kind of a crazy, crazy shit. Crazy. All right. I know that I have the worst voice in the world. All right. I have been told that. All right. Let's hear what Lisa says. Person's doing it and they want to play victim. And it's like,
oh, yeah.
You know, no.
Well, they say you criticize most in others what you hate most about yourself. And I find that's true because, you know, when your partner accuses you of cheating, that usually means they're cheating. They project their behavior onto you, how they would react onto you.
Well, it just cracks me up because, you know, them people and all of them are in just this little cliquey group. And they will get mad at each other and they will call other people and just run them down and talk smack. And then all of a sudden they, you know, then they're friends again. And it's like, oh my gosh, because let me tell you, you're right about running PG down because yes, ma'am, she's done that. And, you know, it cracks me up because they will all act like they're the best of friends and everything else. And these bitches are recording each other.
I know.
They are recording each other. They're keeping text. They're doing 3-way calls. And I'm like, are you kidding? I don't want none of you as my friend. Goodbye.
Yeah, there are no friends on YouTube, are there?
No.
They'll stab you in the back in a heartbeat. Well, and then that's why I don't go into Discords because I've been in one before and I was smart enough to keep my mouth shut. But you know, they fall out and everybody's screenshotted everything that's ever said in there, and then they get in a fight, and then everything you've said is all over social media.
That's right. I've never done it either. I just refuse. I'm like, I am not putting myself in no way, shape, or form. And let me tell you, I watch my ass talking to people on the phone. I mean, no, I got my people. Sorry, that was Chad calling me. You know how it is when you're doing something and you tell somebody you're doing something and they don't get the hint. That is Chad. That would be my son. Okay, so I don't even know what I said. People I talk to, you know, that I trust explicitly. I used to trust a lot of people explicitly. I don't trust them anymore. Right? Yes, drama does sell, little Deb. You're absolutely right. Hey, let me tell you guys something. I really didn't want to get rid of that live yesterday. I'm gonna go into my StreamYard, see if I still got it, and edit out playing the Dr. Phil stuff, because I meant everything I said in the beginning of that live. Now, I know I'm over passionate. I'm overly feisty. And you never know what's going to come out of my mouth. I mean, for sure. Especially when I'm really frustrated about a lot of bullshit. See, this is the problem. I do ask too many questions. And when someone tells me something, I question it. If they tell me something that if somebody tells me that they were told that something was going on at 110 Ben Hill Road, my question is, were they there when it happened? Were they there when it happened? Because that tells me that if they were there when it happened, right, as far as the, you know, alleged stuff going on with the boys or whatever with Candace and I guess Dawn too, right? If you're telling me that someone said to you maybe some acts that you know they're saying happened, were they there? Were those people hanging out at 110 Ben Hill Road before Summer went missing? Did they see it with their own two eyes? Who told you that? Right? And this is what we get every time. Every time it's my source. My source tells me this. My source tells me that. Right? And yes, I get very frustrated with that shit. We had fun, Dev. We had so much fun. I had fun. I don't know if anybody else had fun, but I had a hell of a good time. I'll tell you that right now. Thanks to Mr. A and his truthfully Trisha stalking shit. But there's some of them people that I talk to on the phone. You guys don't need to hear that again. And I tell you that all the time. They say, hey, you know, what about this person or whatever? And I'm like, what about them? You want to know about them people? You figure it out on your own, because I'm damn sure ain't telling you.
I usually just talk on Messenger. Even my friends in town, I use Messenger, and voice. So then, do you remember when that Jessica Twist was on? Was she on Daisy's? I think she was on Daisy's. She was the one that, I don't know, pretended that she had talked to Candy for a long time, and yeah, she's from Canada. And I was in some other chat, and somebody came and said, I remember. This is what I remember. You remember what was his name? Oh my God, the alien. What did we name? What was his name? Oh my gosh, Pete.
And one year, Pete got a wife, but Pete wouldn't stay off the dope. And he ended up passing away. Rest in peace, Pete. Yeah. What was her name? What did we name her? I don't remember. I don't remember what we called her. That was fun. But a lot of people thought I was crazy because of that, Lo. They did. Thought I was a cray-cray. I am a little crazy, I think. I like it. I like it like that. I do. But that's how shit gets started through the internet, too. So you've got, it was said that this happened or that happened, and people are telling you these things, and then you say, well, when you start to question it, they don't want to answer you, right? Or my source. Now, Lisa, she's got sources out the wazoo, right? She is the source queen, let me tell you.
Said Lisa, Jessica's reading she was playing my recordings from Messenger. Yeah, she was playing them. So I went over and just one by one deleted them. It was hysterical. Somebody goes, oh.
I've done that. Let me tell you what I've done before. All right. I had a shit starter, quite a few shit starters that was trying to use me for content. Trying to use me being a good-hearted person as fucking content. So I turned on their channel. I seen what they were doing. I knew that they were going to go over a live that I did to fucking talk shit and use me for content. I sent a message to the person and said, if you wanted to use my stuff, all you had to do was ask, and privatized it. The look on their face was like, oh, I'm like, yeah, I knew what you were fucking doing. I knowed it. And let me tell you guys something. I'm saying this. Jesus sends me like messages when I'm asleep. Okay. So one night, 1:30 in the morning, something like that, Jesus wakes me up. Girl, you need to see this. Okay. So of course they blamed it. They're like, oh, somebody snitched. Somebody called her. Nobody called me. So that just happened here not long ago. Jody was playing my stuff, and I don't know if she was talking smack. I didn't watch it. I just seen she was saying something. I don't know. But Jesus woke me up. Jesus woke me up. Nobody called me and told me. I'm like, whatever, Jody. You go, girl.
Well, play that one again. And she goes, it's gone.
Lisa, that is so funny. Lisa, I used to think you were funny. I do still think you're funny sometimes. That is hilarious. But you know what? I do have to say, here we go. Oh, Donnie's got many women who love
Yeah, I send him pictures of me in lingerie.
Oh, God. Oh, Lisa. Uh-oh. I didn't know you said that. I forgot you said that. Lisa, not Dawn, too. Girl, what is up with you? He went to jail. He went to jail, and that turned you on, didn't it? I'm just playing, Lisa. Lisa's like, that bitch remain calm. That bitch. I don't like her anymore. There's a lot of people who don't like me right now. I have been really, really hard on people here the last few days. I really have. And, will I apologize for being a see you next Tuesday? Maybe I was a little harsh. I think, this is what I believe I was harsh on, that I kind of wish I could take back, is the dogging on someone's addiction. Okay. It wasn't the fact of what I said. It was, I kind of feel like I came off the wrong way about talking about individuals and their addictions. And I apologize to anybody out there. Like I've always said, it is a very hard road for a lot of people to stay clean and sober. And I commend anyone who's doing that. I really do. Now, can people come on social media and tell everybody that they're clean and sober? Absolutely. Without being clean and sober? Absolutely. But, you know, I think it's very, very hard for people. Very hard for people. Because it's like having a food addiction, right? If you're addicted to freaking, you know, cashews or something, and you pig out on cashews all the time, and your brain says, where's my cashews, right? That's the same thing with substances. It's sad. It is sad. So if someone took what I said wrong in that aspect, I will take accountability and apologize for it. I absolutely will. And I do hope everyone the best of luck. All right. That'll be going around You Watch by tonight. YouTube. Yes, I forgot she said that. Oh my God, Lisa's bitch to Dawn.
I was talking about visiting Shawshank Prison, you know, that they shot the Shawshank Redemption at, that
Right.
Mansfield Reformatory. And
Right.
somebody said, oh, wait, Lisa, now they're all going to be talking about how you were in prison. Like,
Oh
yeah.
my God. Yeah, they will do. Lisa, you
Hi,
were
Crafty with Amy. Lisa.
I think I know.
Yeah, you know.
Hold on. Calling her and stuff, and then all of a sudden, you know, he'll start calling her again. So that's just the way that they freaking crazy. That's me. I was like, are you why? You know what? I would not even walk in a motel room and sit down on any freaking man's bed. I can tell you that right now.
That gives a whole new meaning.
Might have been talking about Dolly. You haven't missed much. I'm just getting started, Mr. A. I'm just getting started.
Into the word nasty, doesn't it?
Yeah. And then you're going to turn around. And I was talking about this today too. There was a female that was on a creator's channel talking about Ernie Shell. Right. And this girl talks about, oh yes, somehow she had got in the car with Ernie. Now she was a married woman, but somehow she had got into the car with Ernie, and I'll say allegedly, he takes her head and sticks it down in his crotch. That's what the girl said.
I would not get in a car with him.
This is what got me was, you won't get Lisa. Now, Lisa, I'm sorry, you won't get in a car with him, but he's your best buddy. Make that make sense. You know everything about Ernie, and you wouldn't get in a car with him? Would you let him in your car? I'm just saying. You won't get in his car, but would you let him in your car, Lisa? Because right after she told that story, which, by the way, is you're saying somebody SA'd you, right?
Right.
And she proceeds to say, but you know, I do really like Ernie. And I'm like, you just accused him of such a... I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that. I will never forget that. I was like, WTF. WTF. Now, I ain't talking about the girl. I'm not talking about the channel she was on. I'm just talking about the incident. Okay? Hang on, guys. So, yeah, it's just the incident is all that it is. Okay. I'm not the type of person, I don't like to ask people for nothing.
No, I don't either.
But I would rather
be honest and just say, damn, I'm low on Christmas cash, you know.
Okay, I say
give
that
my
all the
granddaughter
time.
or
This
something,
ain't
or,
nothing
you know,
new.
I would just rather be honest than, you know.
Doc Antle. Doc. Doc. Damn it, Doc. I just said, I'm not talking about the person or the panel she was on or nothing. Okay, Doc. Thank you. Thank you for that, Doc.
To pay your electric.
Good to see you, Doc. Okay, I'm not going to make you guys listen to shit I've said since I came on YouTube. Okay? Hang on. Hold on. Okay.
Oh, they just line up and call him all time. Okay, before we let anybody else know, Don B, let us tell you what's going on.
For a while, people were saying he was ex-law enforcement. Like, no, he's not.
Oh my God.
Don B said that it didn't matter what he did or said, that he is high on the list with law enforcement, right? It's okay, Carrie. I don't want to remember her name. Don't say her name. Don't say her name. What is up with you, Doc? Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, so let's kind of get in on the grandest text messages. In those, one of those text messages, Grandma Candy Hair is talking with another female, right? They're texting back and forth. And if I remember correctly, one of the texts, Grandma asked this woman, I think if she said, do you like women? I thought it was said, something like that. Maybe that's not word for word verbatim.
No, he freaking works for the water department. That's what I heard. That makes anybody ex-law enforcement that works.
Do we need to talk about his proclivities?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, hey, Exploited. Yeah, Kirst, I will apologize. I was really hard on you yesterday when you mentioned Fred. But the Fred stuff, are you guys calling him a liar? You still pointing out that all his, you know, contradictions? Are you saying that he has, you know, possibly done something with Summer? Are you saying that maybe he is in with others that, you know, did something, they conspired? I'm not understanding the point anymore. I'm not. I'm just not. Right? And I have been a bitch the last few days, so.
I mean, Lord have mercy. I'm telling you, after he called me a see you next Tuesday.
Don B called me a see you next Tuesday. I have the email still to this day. He pissed me off.
I was like, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Don B. You want to call me that? Now I'm going to act like that, but only to you.
Now, see, I don't understand when Don B and Candace went to court. I don't think, this is just my opinion, I really don't think Candace really would have even taken Don B to court. I truly believe that had to do with Kathy the friend. Dawn drove by her house, took pictures of her property. You know, she had a child there. She had a child there. Dawn was popping up right behind Candace at stoplights and seeing her in the grocery store and all this stuff, right? And so they go to get a restraining order, I believe. And I don't know what happened that day. I don't know if Candace didn't show up. I'm not really sure. The information that I was made aware of that they were using against Don in court was his rant when he was intoxicated on Nana's Angels. And I do have that clipped. He's telling people he's going to pew pew them and all kinds of shit, okay? And I was like, there was a lot of other stuff she could have used. There were other things that she could have used in court. So, yeah, he came out. He was so happy. He was, you know, doing the Taylor Swift, I got a clean slate baby and I'll write your name, right? You guys remember that? Yeah, he sent me an email and called me that. And I, because I don't think I have it anymore.
A girl, a dick pic, and like,
Oh, wait.
Doug's, you know.
I know where you got the picture of Doug. Because you and your friend who's not your friend anymore, you guys were handing those pics out freely. It was Doug and I can't remember who the other one was. Yeah. They were sending PP pictures and could even say whose they were. Yeah. Like a deck of cards. We got a Doug and we got a this person and we got a that person, right? Why wouldn't Lady K be nice to me, John? Why wouldn't Lady K be nice to me? I don't have a problem with Lady K. I've always liked Lady K. She's funny. I watch her and she'll say something or she will laugh or something like that. And she reminds me of me. She really does. So I don't know why she wouldn't be nice. Oh, Lisa K. You meant Lisa K. I was getting ready to say, Lisa K hasn't really been mean to me as far as I know. I don't know. I don't know. I like to roast on Lisa, but I don't know. I don't, you know. I say a lot of things that people take as being malicious and mean, and I'm just being a smart ass is all.
Something. Don't you have that too?
I got the one where he was doing the Halloween dance stuff.
No. This is
that I don't know if he was dancing around in his underwear or what. Yeah, Doug was good at that. Anybody's panel at all, but Doug had some really good Summer Wells content too. He really did. Thing that I started doing. Oh, thanks, Miss Ray. I have left the description open and you know, allegedly going live or whatever, and
make stuff up.
It's like
boys back, but it hasn't been finalized by the court yet. But they're not getting him back.
I don't think Candace. Oh, here's Lisa knowing things. Even went and seen him.
No, I don't think she did either. I think we would have seen video of it. Oh, and PG said that if you put money in Don's account, once it hits $500, he gets a check. No, he doesn't.
What? What is that? Does anybody comprehend what she is saying? If you put money into Don's account, when it hits $500, he gets a check. Why would he need a check if it's already in his account? See, this is where I get confused, people. Yeah, they do. Well, after it hits a certain amount, yeah, they do.
He still owes $4,000.
Oh, yeah, not if he owes money.
Yeah, he still owes $4,000 at least for his jail thing. They're not going to give him any money. And when
oh, no, she's talking about the jail money. She talking about the jail money. Jail money. Okay, now I understand. All right. You know, I got a big mouth. I don't wait for things to play out, you know.
What's he going to do his community service? I want to see what they're going to make him do.
He never had to do community service, did he? Did Don have to do community service when he got out of jail? I know that he chose to spend, okay, they gave him a choice. We can let you out and you can go to rehab or go to a halfway house or whatever, substance abuse training or whatever. Don chose to stay in jail. He did not want any part of that.
Oh,
Well, they did say that at some point prior, now this is way prior, when Don said that, you know, he was going around and trying out different churches, right? Trying to find the right church or whatever. It had came out somewhere, and I'm going to say allegedly because I cannot remember exactly where it came out at, that he was at that time doing some community service. And that's when the story of, they said he knew David Dotson prior because a church had caught fire and Don went there to help with, you know, doing the labor on what needed done in the church. Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
I don't think he's going to have community service.
He's got 80 hours of community service he has to do.
Did he do 80 hours of community service? Where did he do that at, Lisa? You said that like that was factual.
What? Oh, for the speeding ticket?
Yeah. No, for the drunk driving.
I thought
For the violation. That was part of his probation, was
so part of
80 hours of community service. I think you only have a year.
Well,
to
you
do
know
that.
what he can do? He can go down there at the cemetery and clean out that ditch that all the psychics and stuff are wanting people to.
Yes. Okay. So there's a lot of places, little landfills, I'll call them, all throughout the holler, you know, up in the mountains, you know, and so it's a pretty like deep kind of ravine, and people take and throw junk over it, right? They will just keep piling year after year after year. They will just dump their shit in that ravine, you know, probably thinking that one day they can just cover it up and move on. So the psychic woman, Tara, mentioned that and suggested people go in there and clean out that ravine. You know, was it a good idea? Yeah. Did it ever happen? No. But it kind of was a good idea. I'm giving Tara her props.
Come down there and clean it out. So that'd be a good job for Don.
Ditch digger.
Take him down there and let him clean the ditches out.
Yep.
There is a court date for Don for the speeding ticket, Miss Justice, in January.
I really don't think they're going back to court for the boys, are they? I mean, what do you think about that?
They are not getting the boys back, but it hasn't been finalized by the court yet. But they're not getting them back.
Why not, Lisa?
I wonder why the court just hasn't finalized it yet.
I don't know. I think it had that judge.
Are you the one that said that? Are you the big you know, person with all the sources that were you the one who kind of told through the grapevine that there was a little you know, little bit of I don't even know how to say it. I really don't. Candace, who are you associated with that you were associated with before Summer went missing that could have said things that were going on personally, like taking and pinching private areas or flipping private areas? You know, who was your good buddy?
You know, that judge got arrested.
Right.
And then I heard the second judge, and this is just a rumor, I don't know for a fact, but I heard she was the gal.
Clip that. Clip it. Lisa just said, I heard it, but I don't know if it's a fact. Lisa, that's a good one. Hey, I got to give it to Lisa though, because when Justin was hanging out, Justin for Justin for Justice, Justin. All I know is the pearl thing. Okay, that's what I remember. Clutch them pearls or whatever. Lisa was on panel and she said something and she said it was her opinion. And Justin got onto her in chat. And I was like, Justin, she actually said it was her opinion. Yeah, it was pretty wild.
For the boys. So
Wow. Yeah, because
she worked
Yeah.
with the two. Yeah.
well, the first judge, he wasn't arrested for anything to do with Dawn and Candace.
No,
Now,
absolutely.
that
No,
was-
absolutely not.
that was before he was even a judge. He was a lawyer, and it had something
Right.
to do with a divorce case, right?
Yep. Yep. Yeah. I don't know why that was a weird thing. Why wouldn't you just file it? Why would you not file?
Okay, that
We're
was
going to go
weird
down
shit.
and give blood. How long it's, but they've been broken up for a long,
Oh,
long time,
years.
right?
Oh, yeah, they have been. Yep. Several years.
I couldn't imagine having that. I mean, because
Well,
grandma just seems like she just seems like that she's she just reminds me of somebody who would bully you if you didn't do what
Yep.
she wanted. You know?
Yep.
And grandma does look like that type of person, right? She doesn't look like the huggy, lovey type of woman. I mean, I can show you a picture if you want, but I think we all know what she looks like. For real. Now, this is what I always thought about grandma. Grandma came to help Candace, and I believe she was helping her monetarily wise also. Okay. Nothing wrong with mama helping. All right. I wish I had that problem, right? It was weird to me when Hunter described grandma as being like his great grandma, right? He's like, it's just the way he said it. He made Grandma Candy out to be this. I'll have to find it just so you guys can hear it. I know you guys remember him making that comment, right? About Grandma Candy hair. But then he described her as being like his great grandma. And I'm like, so are you saying that your great grandma's like that too? He put it out there and then he downplayed it, right? In the middle of his yawning, he was yawning a lot.
yeah, and she's all about money too. Oh yeah, she would. That's why her daughter won't have any contact with her, because she saw what she did with Rose and Chris. So
Now,
Okay, what daughter? Oh, I forgot, Lisa. You are big time friends with Candace's sister. But Candace's sister, you told you, don't be talking about me, lady. Something like that. Not word for word.
are you talking about Jeannie?
I don't mention her name because she don't like it.
I don't mention her name because she don't like it. Well, that's not fair, Lisa. There's a lot of people who don't want you mentioning their name, and you do it anyway, girl.
I
And I don't want her on me.
I don't blame her. I mean, she doesn't have anything to do. You know what always got to me was that Dawn had this life with Candace and the kids, but yet on his side, the family didn't even know about him.
See, that's always got me. Dawn's family on dad's side is like, we didn't know them, right? Didn't know Candace. Didn't even know about Summer. I'm serious. That is what was put out there. That is what was put out there. Didn't even know anything. Make that make sense. It didn't make any sense. Then Mary said that her dad told her, or one of them told her, that Dawn said something about Candace and a, I don't know what it was. I don't want to say a freaking well, I don't know, sewage pipe, something. It was all weird shit.
I know.
I
Hey,
mean,
Sunshine.
how weird is that?
Well,
Yeah.
because she's
It's
Weird
all
to me
weird.
because Don had made the comment. Jose said he had actually talked to Don while Don was in Utah.
I'm telling you guys, when I say something, it is because it was said. So in my mind, I do not believe that Don rushed home from Utah because he thought Candace was lovey-dovey on Jose. Right? Why is Jose talking to Don in Utah?
That he had actually talked to Don on the phone.
I think I remember that. Yeah.
And then he turned.
No, you didn't remember it.
No.
Oh my God.
Are you going to play it?
Yes, I'm going to find it just for you and play it. So give me just a minute.
Oh, no. Play the Smiley and Candace one again for me. I love that one.
Oh, okay. I'll find it for you. Hold on.
Everybody loves that one. The DICK liquor comment. Everybody loves that. I don't necessarily need to play it again. Y'all have seen it 1,000 times. You all have seen it. What is this one with Josh from the lab? I don't know. Let's find out.
Or you can suck it to whatever you want to do.
Oh, this is Dawn going off on Josh. Well, let's listen to a little bit of that. Hold on, guys. Hold on to your hats. What I've been looking for, and this is what I'm looking for, and I haven't found it yet, but I'm going to find it. Lips was on my panel. Candace was taking a trip to Georgia. I believe it was Georgia. She takes a picture of the Georgia sign or some shit and sends it to Lips, I believe, right? The date on that picture was not the date. It was not the same date of her being in that vehicle and taking that picture. There was a totally different date. The metadata date was not the correct date. So Lips said something like, take a picture of your hand, prove that it's not an old picture. And Lips was on my panel when she talked about it. She said the month and the date that was actually on that picture, right? And I'm trying to remember what that month and date is. Now I have to find it myself because I don't like Lips and she don't like me. So I will find it myself.
Why did you say that?
I will whoop your ass. You know
Did
that,
you not?
right?
Why? Why did you say that to
Josh,
me right
why
after
you-
Summer went missing?
Josh.
Yeah.
Why is it so important for people to believe?
So you didn't say
Why?
that? Is that what you're saying?
Fuck no, man.
So your dad made that up?
Josh, please.
This ain't
I don't
even
know why you
just
would say
late,
that.
Lisa.
Okay.
I don't need it.
Okay, so he found that extremely funny, and maybe maybe he was just mocking me when he was laughing about it. But yeah, I asked, and
We're putting trigger warnings out
he sort of
everywhere.
kind of
Trigger
denied
warnings,
it, but
guys.
Because y'all.
not entirely.
Oh my God. Let me
Like,
see if I
he
can.
kind of was like reaction. I'll play it for you one more time.
Don, he says that you called him
Play
to
it,
tell.
motherfucker.
You called him and told him that.
Okay,
Candace
that's when
did
he's
something
talking
to
about
Summer.
the
in the
dad.
septic tank. You know you said that. It's you know you said that.
But that
I'm not saying
isn't
it's
even
true.
it.
I don't even believe it,
Oh my God,
but you know you did.
Josh,
Why'd you do that? I'm curious.
Josh, do you want to meet me? Do you want to meet me in a ring or not?
Yes, but
You
can
wanted to
just-
box.
Why did you say that?
I will whoop your ass. You know
Did
that,
you not?
right?
Why?
Just
Why did you say that to
Josh,
him right
why
after
you-
Summer went missing?
Josh,
That's where Josh
this
is talking
bad.
about. This is where Josh is talking about Don telling his dad about the Candace remark.
And basically where he accused me of these things. I believe that
Hang on. I'm gonna
believe that
find it.
you've been a
Look, they tracked Josh from the lab down. They had that guy associated with properties in, I think, Indiana. I mean, they had this guy having properties everywhere. They were really getting into looking up these people.
member.
I mean, for sure.
addressed those weird things that he said, and he said them out of anger.
what?
Here we go. Here
I
we
have
go.
videotapes of Josh. Apparently,
Listen to this.
don't know why
Listen.
you're
Listen very
I think this is it, you guys. Hey, please give me a thumbs up or sub to my channel. All right, I would appreciate it.
very
You're the one that
careful.
said it.
Thank
Are
you,
you
Sassy
serious?
Ann.
Don, you said,
How do you know that I said that? Why would I say that?
yeah, it's a great question.
Number one, I don't lie, bitch.
Don, don't lie. Liar, liar. I got to get my liar, liar pants on fire out.
You can get that through your.
I don't.
right
I
now.
mean, everybody lies.
No, I don't lie. I don't.
Well, Josh, I'm not going to talk about the quite a few thousands of dollars you know, kind of accumulated from someone associated with your channel. But I do remember the conversation, and I do remember the woman saying to you, "Did you tell your girlfriend about me?" Right? This girl paid a lot of money. A lot of money. Now, I don't know how somebody without money, okay, can pay somebody back when they didn't have any money to start with. But I got my thoughts on it.
Oh
All
my.
right, get
I'm
prepared,
not sure why
everybody.
Candace thinks it's so funny. I can play it for you if you want to hear it.
Because my boss called.
Here
me.
we go. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. I really didn't know this was on here. I'm glad I'm playing it. Okay. This is what someone was telling me, that I needed to apologize to them because of Don and Candace's shitting reaction to all this. Okay.
Right.
Listen,
Okay, look, Josh.
Okay.
You can scoff or you can suck it or whatever you want to do.
All right.
Whatever it is you do, you little.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
My boss called me the other day.
Trigger warning.
Yes, Richard.
Oh.
He called me. I said that I sold somebody a tape. Right. I sold some motherfucker a tape for $5,000 that showed him how to sex with my daughter. Right. And then I sold.
Candace is laughing in the background. That's what pissed me off.
He was crying. This motherfucker was actually crying. This motherfucker is like a big shot of this community. Like, oh, holy fuck. And he was crying. He said, but they're calling me a child molester. And I'm like, I started laughing.
I started laughing. Candace is laughing in the background. Right? Nana for life, Candace's protector, that I truly believe, my opinion, she's still protecting Candace. I don't care what anybody says. I don't. All of everything her talking to Candace is under wraps, not made for YouTube. Anything that Dawn says and does, guess what? Made for YouTube, right? Why are you protecting Candace? Why are you protecting Candace when you saw the paperwork and you say you quit talking to her, but you're still protecting her? Why? Right?
How's that funny?
Come
How
on.
is that funny?
It's not funny, bitch.
So in my chat, it was, oh, Candace was on the phone with somebody else or whatever, had her headset on, talking to somebody else or whatever. Didn't sound that way to me. Sounded like she was right there in that conversation. So then someone else comes into my chat and says, oh, that makes me feel better. Now, me being me, I'm like, how the fuck does that make you feel better? How does any of that make you feel better? Made you feel better that, you know, you were, you know, whatever, weird shit, just weird shit. Thank you, Poppy.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, is that Candace laughing in the background?
Sure
Yeah.
is, sister.
Yep. And I played it over and over because it was said that allegedly she was on the phone with somebody else.
That's
but
what was said.
when you play it numerous times, she's
laughing in the
about the same
background.
thing Dawn's laughing about.
She sure is.
Hmm.
And so yeah.
Yep.
And this is just from my understanding, okay? And I could be
Mhm.
completely wrong. You know, from my understanding, the alibi wasn't what he wanted it to be.
That's my understanding. That the alibi that Don Wells wanted his employer to come out and, you know, publicly tell everyone this, you know, big 5:30 alibi that, you know, the employer and some of the employees were hanging out at 5:30 and they were all talking, and the boss says, why you driving that new car? You're putting all them dirty tools into a new car. You know, the big story, right? The big story. And, you know, I am not going to sit here and say that Don Wells did not show up at home that day at all. Right? Now, someone had told me, I've showed it before, I'm not going to say the creator's name, sent me a message. Don said he had the boys at work that day. Right? Don said he had the boys at work that day. So if that is true, right? And I am not saying that what I have been told or behind the scenes or whatever, I'm not going to say that the stuff isn't true. I don't know if it's true. All I could do was look at the situation and try to figure out how it fits. So we got Don saying, oh my gosh, I knew something was going to happen on Candace's watch. Didn't know what it was, but I always felt that way, right? If he took the boys to work that day and the boys were, when did he bring the boys home? When did he could he have brought the boys home? You know, around the time that Candace shows back up with the groceries or whatever. It could happen. It could have happened. Could something have happened? Candace left the hill, and, you know, Summer is wandering around by herself. The boys are inside playing their games. You know, could Could he have just showed back up and been like, I don't know. I just tried to see it from all angles. That's all I've ever tried to do, you guys. That's all I tried to do is try to look at it from every angle we can look at it. For sure.
Be right.
Hmm.
So we all knew the minute that we heard her do that interview that she had went off script very
Yep.
badly.
Oh.
And we're talking about the WJHL interview with Grandma. Grandma said, I was asleep. I didn't know she was looking for Summer until she started hollering for her, right? So what time was that? What time was that? Who knows?
Oh, that caused the breakup there. That's when Candace moved to Kathy's, and yeah, she wasn't speaking to Candy for a long time after that.
So Lisa's telling us that Candace wasn't speaking to her mother. I don't know if I believe that. That's her mama. Why wouldn't she speak to her mama? Right?
But she was livid at what Candy said there.
Well, why didn't
Okay, who told you? Who told you that Dawn and Candace were pissed off about that? Who's your big source there? Right? Because it doesn't sound to me like there's been only you can count on one hand the number of people that befriended Candace because they felt bad for Candace. The majority of these people befriended her, because they wanted the scoop. They wanted the inside scoop. For sure. Some people walked away a little quicker than others. Right? And I've always said this about Grandma. I wouldn't have stayed at 110 Ben Hill Road. All that crap going on. Up all night, calling people, prank phone calls, getting people to act like law enforcement, and this is the thing too. Don Wells always seems somehow, when telling his stories, in my opinion, to somehow sexualize these stories. Okay? Candace didn't seem to mind that Don had did these things to his stepsisters. She didn't seem to mind that. She was in on the game, right? Let me do a prank phone call for you, Donnie. Let me call Mary and tell her that you got arrested and taken to Boston and it was a federal case and, because of what Jeannie and them were saying, right? Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and we could go over it 1,000 times and still not quite be able to pinpoint where the lie is.
Right.
That's right.
I know
That's
for
right.
a fact I got sick of hearing Dawn and her talking about, oh my gosh, Candace is such a great mother. I'm like,
I've said that 1,000 times too. I've never, I may have changed the theory or, how I felt about some things. I am saying the same thing that I said back then. The exact same thing. For us mothers, okay? For us mothers, how I never understood. Well, I could understand it before the boys got taken, even after the boys got taken. She didn't want to look like a bad mom. she did not want her boys taken. Right? At all.
Shut up.
Ha,
You know, she
That's-
is
Jody
not a
Sue?
helicopter mom.
Jody Sue said that too.
At the beginning, she did.
Yeah.
didn't she?
Yep, she said they were great parents.
Yes, Jody, you did. You did. But then I believe the falling out with Jody is because Jody said Candace wanted her to change her story about Dawn showering with Summer. So it was on. It was a race to, show that Jody couldn't have seen Summer getting out of the shower or whatever. They wanted to prove that Jody was not telling the truth. Don Wells came out and said he took showers with Summer. Now he switched it up a little bit and he was like, when she was younger, right? When she was younger. But then he says, Candace never took a shower. That's what he said about her. If Candace didn't take a shower, then who was showering with Summer, right?
Wonderful parents, treated their kids so great. They would never hurt.
And this gets me too. All right, I'm going to try not to get on a rant. But anyhow, Jose stating that that was one of the issues. He physically went in the bathroom and took Summer out of the shower with Dawn. So what were they doing that Jose was comfortable enough to walk into a bathroom with Dawn bare ass fucking naked, right? To take Summer out of the shower. Okay? It's out there. He said it. I didn't say it. He said it.
Their child, and yeah.
Well, I knew better because I know Jody Sue, talking about Dawn being a peeper looking in her windows and shit. And then she's
Yeah, Dawn. And then that went to Fred. So there was some peepers hanging out on Beach Creek.
in the car with him and going to town and going to get.
That's right. That's right. Dawn was helping her. Dawn was taking Jody places. Dawn said he offered her the Suburban, not the Subaru, okay? Not his work truck, not grandma's truck, the Suburban to drive, okay? But Jody was getting chemo and stuff. Jody did need some help. She absolutely did. You can look at it like this. I've said this before. Jody and Andy's got so much history. She was very young when they got together. Then she ends up with cancer, and he ends up leaving her and marrying somebody else. Okay? I think we all know how we would feel if something like that happened. It's messed up. And to have all of this play out publicly, that's not cool. Not to me anyway.
Food and all kinds of other crap. I'm like, whatever, Jody.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I couldn't understand why Jody was the one that was giving Dawn certain information, right? She said it before. I'm sure if you go listen, you could find it somewhere. Her stating that she let Dawn know a couple things about, the dog trail and a couple other things that Dawn didn't know. So that is saying to me that obviously Dawn, like he said, knew that Summer had not wandered off from home. If he wasn't contacting law enforcement and having communication on, where a scent ended or something like that, He wasn't communicating with law enforcement. I don't know why, right? He said Ronnie Lawson was a great guy. They all came out and said each other were wonderful people until something would switch, right? Something would switch.
Yeah, her story changes by the week.
They all
Get to
changed.
where some of my text I keep, because if we're talking about it, if we're
Oh
talking
yeah.
about something that I may go back and,
And I've never done that. Hey, Luna, I don't go back and look at my texts, but I have been lately. I mean, for real. And let me say this. Can a phone be set up to show incorrect metadata on photos? And it absolutely can. It can be configured, or a third-party app used to show incorrect photo metadata. It's called an EXIF data, EXIF. It has EXIF data, right? Such as false dates, times, or location. This is achieved by editing the image EXIF data directly, changing system settings, or using specialized tools, right? Now, the third-party app on an Android or iOS, apps like Photo EXIF Editor allows users to manually change or remove that data, including location and time. Okay? Now you got built-in editing, iOS and iCloud. You can edit the date and time and location directly in the Apple's Photo app or on iCloud.com. Right? Now, the system clock adjustment, manually changing the phone's date and time setting before taking a photo, will bake that incorrect time into the new photo's metadata. Now, sharing platforms like WhatsApp or Facebook often remove or alter original metadata, potentially making it inaccurate. There are ways to change metadata, people. I'm just saying. I am just saying, for sure. Okay? Feel free to research that if you want. Okay? You can do that. Y'all can do that if you want. You can. Well, thank you, Sassy Ann. I don't know if it's been, high-tech investigation, but I am just a questioner. I question everything. That is just me. For sure. For sure. Okay, hold on. I got to find it. I was playing myself. Gigi. I don't know why they kept that, but I'm going to, hold on. What have I done to myself? Oh shit, I got to find Lisa again. I messed up. Hold on. We're back to it. Hold on.
uses content or something, but I never, ever will keep my private conversations with
No,
anybody. I'm just not like that.
no, I don't.
And you know what? Congratulations, some of you people. I'm not going to keep all of my conversations private anymore. I'm not. Not at all. Okay? Why should I? Why?
Don't tip. And if a friend asks me for a text or something from a mutual friend, I won't send it.
Lisa. Okay. Good for
She
you.
can get it from her.
They'd rather get in comments, and I knew the minute she came up into my chat, I was like, she was like, I heard Candace's name. I was like, you didn't hear?
Yes. Yes. When Sissy Bible came over to my channel, the only time she's ever been over here, she said, I heard Candace's name. And I wasn't even talking about Candace. Yeah.
Hear fucking Candace's name.
That's
You think
right.
you're gonna come over here?
Yeah.
Went on for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Damn.
Crazy.
You get the court transcripts. You can get whatever you fucking need. Well, nobody has anything to do with her.
Tell me not to tell anyone. So of course I wouldn't.
Wait.
Yeah, she's got another brother that's here too. I knew about that. I knew about the other brother before I knew about this one that's staying with her.
Okay. She
I
talked
didn't
about
even know that was her brother.
the weirdo.
Check things with me. And now I notice since she doesn't talk to me, she's out there spouting a bunch of stuff that isn't true.
Yeah, I'm sure she is. That's just the way she is. I mean, she can't, it's like she just can't leave people the fuck alone. And if you're not, because she plays the victim all the fucking time.
A lot of it.
And it's like, quit playing.
Hey,
I
Sage.
hate people who are the cause of a lot of chaos,
Yeah.
but yet they claim to be the victim.
Yeah.
Of everything.
We get that all the
Yeah.
time.
But she would. That's
I don't care
Let
about her.
that person come and stay in your home after they got out of jail, and I'm like, well, I
Oh,
don't know. Why
yeah,
are
that's
you
a-
asking me these fucking? Back the fuck up.
Okay.
Fucking weird. What happened?
And she never, her mod, who's that? Oh, Beverly Vineyard. She's got to be the evilest person on YouTube.
Oh my goodness.
Damn, I didn't say that about you, Beverly. And I hope you and Lisa's kissed and made up by now. I don't know.
And she told us she had the wrong Lisa. So, but she didn't take any of those down.
Yeah, she didn't apologize, did she?
No.
She came into my comments. Seriously. She
Oh.
came into my comments
Let's hear this.
and started talking about that that we were good, that she had come up on my panel and we had had a conversation.
Oh, okay. I
and-
know who she's talking about. That was Ro. Before I, really even knew who Ro was. Said that she had come up on my panel, had a conversation. Ro has been on my panel before. She absolutely has. And that Ro and Andrew and Mama Bear stuff, I stay the fuck out of that. Okay. That's kind of crazy town shit to me. I stay out of that fucking shit. Because, yeah, I just do. No sense for me to get into that shit. Them people all have history together.
and all this other shit. And I was like, who? You've never been
Yeah,
on my
I didn't even know
panel.
who she was.
You were in my chat one time.
Talking filth. Yeah, that's what I posted. I said YouTube's a sewer and PG is the toilet. I
Oh,
don't think she
damn,
liked that.
Lisa.
Sure should be talking about me tonight.
Well,
He didn't say
I don't even want
to
to
start
see
with,
that
but
person in there.
this is truly a horrible place to
It is a horrible
hurt
place.
when you care about someone, yet they disappoint and break your heart.
They do.
You disappointed and hurt me. You're a liar about the wreath, bitch.
Whoa.
I'm adding bitch in there. She didn't say bitch. I'm saying bitch. You're a liar about the wreath, bitch.
What wreath?
I know, and God knows. You slandered me to thousands of people, Cloaca. How dare you, Cloaca? I've lost all hope for you. However,
What,
God
Reese?
will make it right.
Did she leave
Oh.
that comment on there?
Toaster did. And
No, I
then,
mean
Oh.
Daisy left it up.
yeah, it's up here. And then Cloaca replies, Toaster, you immediately attacked me after Bullgap. Well, Remain Calm says, bullshit, Daisy. But anyhow, you
That's
know,
funny.
I had to talk to
That is
before
funny.
about things.
Hey,
What the
truthers.
fuck's that mean, Daisy? I'm going to have to teach her some English. You know, I had talked to before about things. You were in those chats laughing and carrying on while I was getting attacked. And you continued to do still. Did you continue to do still? What the hell
I'm
does that even
confused.
mean, Toaster?
That's funny.
Okay. What does you continue?
And look, they did. They went after Toaster bad. They really did. I never understood why. I never understood why. But that is the stuff that was happening. Okay. They had many people who did not live in the area were having people who lived in the area, close to the area, had access to get to the area, had them doing things for them, right? And then they would get mad and they would totally try to annihilate these people's character. Totally try to annihilate their character, right? When you do little mean shit. Thanks, Truth Hurts. I do. I mean, sometimes I have to question myself on whether I'm being mean or not. For sure. I do. I guess I can be mean sometimes, right? I ain't gonna lie about it. It's the truth.
Continue to do still mean? I think
Okay, I'm just
proper
laughing at
English
Daisy.
would be clue what was going on in the poke.
We're almost done with this one.
So now but that's his own fault with the child support stuff, you know.
Child 423 Chase ended up. Don went to jail. 423 Chase went to jail. Rap went to jail. Chill Billy went to jail. Who else around that time went to jail? Right? And they were, you know, getting funds to bond these people out. For sure. Isn't it a lovely dramatic scene to be at a destination that is set up to be a you know, things being set up for missing children? And isn't it a dramatic scene? Wonderful content it was, that two people got arrested almost in front of this purple tent. Isn't that dramatic? Right? That's just like, isn't it dramatic to be putting up a missing children's Christmas tree, and in come Don and Candace, and there's a problem, right? There's a problem. I'm just saying, that makes for good content.
No.
Yeah, one channel was raising money to pay to get him out, pay his.
Yeah, they were paying.
Be getting
they
into
were.
some trouble themselves.
Um,
And let me say this. That's one reason that, you know, on a lot of the I wonder if I can view that. That's kind of weird. Okay. I don't know who that is. Anywho, kind of crazy. All right, let's get our eagles back. Fly like an eagle. I wanted to let you guys know I'm going to drop this link. This is Plunder True Crime. I really like her channel. Flies mentioned that she had a, she's got the body cam footage of law enforcement going to the Magnolia JLR stuff. So she's got that. There's the link to it if you guys want to watch it. Plunder has all that stuff. She's got body cam footage. She's got a couple different ones. She's got a whole playlist of the stuff. For sure. She absolutely does. She's got a great channel. She really does. I really like her channel. I do. Okay, let's see if I can see where I'm at here. But I will figure out where let me see something here. There's been people up on my panel. For sure. But I will. You like her too, Gigi? Yeah, I do like her. She's pretty cool. It's just like a craziness bomb has went off. A craziness bomb. Yeah, I will definitely make sure that we discuss the JLR Magnolia stuff. I'll have to do that another time. I will do that another time. I also have, oh gosh, too much, my friends. So what I'm going to try, this is what I'm going to try to do. Okay. I'm going to go through, I'm going to kind of see what my content is, try to put in a proper title, and also and when I got struck yesterday, it was the Dr. Phil stuff. It was the Dr. Phil stuff. But I didn't get a copyright strike. It just, you know, took it down or whatever, for sure. So I mean, it depends on what direction you guys want to go. What do you see? That's what's hard for me, because I mean, we can talk about a bunch of scenarios that was playing out on YouTube. And Candace didn't mind Pam Wells being around, right? Summer called her grandma, Pam said. So that tells me that either there was phone conversations or Summer actually seen Pam Wells personally, right? Now, it's out there when the property was sold. Because she had property right down the road, right? There's campers, there's sheds, there's trap houses, there's old barns, there is old everything all over the place in that area. Many places where someone can go and no one even know that they're there. No one even knows that they're there. But I talked about Don Wells, went down the whole list of all the horrible, nasty things that he said. And there are a lot of people. There are people on YouTube that they will sexualize everything, right? They do. And hey, sometimes it's hard not to when you're talking about an example, Don Wells, and some of the statements he's made. Some of the statements he's made. He has put himself in some precarious situations, might I say, right? I can take you all there one day. You know what I say, Carrie? You get there when you get there. You get there when you get there. I wouldn't want to go when there's a crap load of YouTubers, right? Oh, good for you, Mr. A. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There are some beautiful places there. But you have to remember too, there's isn't there like a horse farm there, and you can go and horseback ride and different things like that. Because don't forget, I believe it was Reverend Donna, I could be wrong, that mentioned that. Okay. Now, let me say this. I am not psychic, but I can pull a map up. I can look at all kinds of different places that are in a specific area, and I can associate that with, what I am saying that my mind and my spirit guides are telling me, right? It began to flicker. Did you check your remote batteries? Did you, sir? All right, hang on one second, you guys. Hang on one second. Okay, sorry, I'm back. No sound. Let me see. No sound with the Eagles. No sound with the Eagles. But no, I'm kind of confused on the trailer for their new TV show. Ryan's finding something, right? What I don't get it, y'all. I'm sorry, I don't fucking get it. I don't. It's I don't know. I don't know. I think sometimes that uh I don't know why some of these comments are being held. That's kind of stupid. Why am I showing Mammoth? What do you mean? I'm not showing Mama T. What Mama T do now? That's Lisa K. Oh, the eagle. I keep forgetting, Sarah. The eagle, Mama T. I never forget when okay, wait a minute, AK-47. Oh, you're talking about the birds. Cool. That is cool. I know, Sarah. I'll catch on to it, I promise. I will catch on sometime, Sarah. For sure. Okay, there is one thing I'm going to talk about. Feel free to put a comment in chat. If you ground guide me in a certain direction, I will, I will maybe be able to help ground guide it, right? Yeah, an eagle joke. An eagle joke. Okay, what was I looking for? No, Google. Okay, so we had a guy here in Anderson that he was a 41-year-old resident. He is suspected of unaliving a father and a son. Let me see if I can pull it up. Most of the time, it makes me pay for the freaking article. Anderson, man, suspected of killing father and son. All right. Let's see. Most of the articles are from 2 days ago. This just happened too. This just happened. Let's go with Fox 59 Facebook. Let's go with the Facebook. All right. This is the Anderson man that was arrested. So, and oh, she does have a new channel. Mama T's got a new channel. Yeah, you'll have to drop the link, Sarah, because I don't know what it is. Yeah, Mama T, yeah. When I first came out on YouTube, what do you mean, what is it, Tara? What is what, Tara? She's running away from you. Don't be ordering no pizzas now. For sure. Okay, so this is him. His name is John Christopher Worley. The state has been given 72 hours to file charges against an Anderson man charged with the unaliving of father and son over the weekend. John Christopher Worley, 41 Anderson, appeared in video court Monday facing 2 preliminary charges of red rum. All suspects are presumed innocent until found guilty in a court of law. During the court appearance, Worley said he would try to hire an attorney and told criminal magistrate Gray Chandler that he would try to get an attorney to handle the case pro bono. Worley said he receives $800 a month in disability payments from his Veterans Administration, owns 2 vehicles, and has some collector coins. Okay. You have to prove your assets, people. You do. Okay. They just don't hand you a pro bono lawyer. You have to show that you cannot pay a lawyer. Madison County Coroner Adams Matson identified the deceased as Cody L. Ryle, 37, and Rodney D. Ryle, 58. Matson said the cause of death is pending autopsy and toxicology reports. The wife of Rodney Ryle and mother of Cody Ryle said that she was at her son's house for a Mother's Day celebration, court document states. According to probable cause affidavit filed by Deputy Thomas Nasal Road with the Madison County Sheriff's Department, officers were dispatched to the 3000 block of County Road 200 West for a death investigation. Hold on, I got to turn the page. This newspaper cost me $2.50 freaking cents. $2.50. It won't let you share. Oh, but it lets you share the live. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, ma'am. Show Mama T some love. All right, A2. A2, where are you? A2. That's A3. Here's A2. This is crazy. Okay. Said several people were at the home of Cody Ryle and that Worley was drinking and making crazy statements such as he was going to unalive everyone. Witnesses said they entered the residence owned by Cody, and later Rodney Ryle was heard asking for his son to come outside. Court document states that a fight took place between Cody Ryle and Worley, and Rodney tried to intervene. Witness told investigators Cody Ryle was bleeding heavily from a stab wound to his neck. A little belonging to Worley was found at the scene. Witnesses said while they were tending to Cody, they heard 4 gunshots, and according to the affidavit, they found Rodney Ryle lying on the grass and Worley holding a weapon. During the interview with Detective Nasal Road, Worley said that Ryle's family had constantly picked on him. Now, this is what I heard, though, that they were letting him stay in a camper on the property. He was a veteran. He was a friend of the father's, the one that he pew-pewed. And so people also stated that they had told the family that they needed to be careful having him there. And the father stated that he was a friend and he had nowhere to go. So they felt bad for him. And this ended up happening. So He said at first he didn't have a handgun, but obtained one from the camper on the property where he was living. When asked why he didn't stay in the camper, Worley said he had a lapse of memory. Madison County Prosecutor Rodney Cummings said since the death of De La Swain in February of 2025 and the arrest of several people believed to be gang members, the number of violent crimes in the area has declined. What, Rodney Cummings, what does that have to do with this case? All right. This case represents the second and third homicide in Madison County this year. Anderson police are still investigating an early morning Easter Sunday shooting that led to a man unalive and a woman suffering from a gunshot wound. Monterio Peoples, I remember that name, 34, passed of multiple wounds, according to Matson. No arrests have been made in that case. What does that have to do, right? What's that got to do with that case? I guess he wanted to throw that in there. Then we got a man that got 45 years on substance charges. Anderson man has been sentenced to 45 years in prison after his conviction on substance charges. Jordan Reed, 33, was sentenced by Madison County Circuit Court Division Judge Andrew Hopper. Reed entered a plea of guilty through a plea agreement on April 20th to charges of dealing a narcotic drug, resisting law enforcement, possession of meth, and 2 counts. 1 a felony and 1 a misdemeanor. Reed was arrested by the Madison County Sheriff's Department in July during a traffic stop on a failure to appear warrant. They found fent, meth, crack, oxys, and a pew and $735 in cash. Dude, you had all that shit on you driving around? He admitted to purchasing the fent in Ohio. He admitted selling the fent in Anderson for $300 and a second sell of $40. Okay, well, you just admitted to, I guess that could be trafficking in substances, right? I'm also going to try to update everybody on the case of the 2 individuals that were arrested for selling they ended up, a pregnant girl ended up passing away from an overdose where they were selling substances. I believe it was fent. And it's a weird case. She had OD'd like the day before or something. And her boyfriend, it's wild. But that case I want to do by itself because I know one of the individuals that were arrested. He actually years and years and years ago, I knew his grandma and grandpa. They lived right down the road from me. So I kind of know a little bit about, the history of a guy named Cody. I'll tell you that. Corey. I'm sorry, Corey. So who are you talking about? Who are you guys talking about? Who was on there? On Mama T's, is that what you're talking about? I never know what you guys are talking about. All right, let's read my horoscope. How about that? Anybody want their horoscope read? Sagittarius. It's a tricky day. You're pumped about issues with your job, your health, or a pet. Family discussions are ambitious. Today is a moon alert, which means postpone important decisions until tomorrow. Restrict spending to food and gas. It is what it is. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. All right. That's about that. Unless you want to hear about the guy that was naked under the bed after he assaulted his wife. Right? They found him nude with a hunting knife hiding under a bed. Wife said, 911, I can't talk. He's going to unalive me. Damn. What a character. They still public service announcement. You will go to jail, whether you have clothes on or not. Okay. What do you want, darling? Scorpio? Let me find it for you, darling. Scorpio. Conversations with partners, spouses, and close friends are optimistic and mutually encouraging. Plus, it's a great day to socialize, enjoy sports events, and fun time with kids. But today is a moon alert, so respect the, it's the same thing. Don't be spending unless you're buying food and gas. Postpone important decisions. Tonight, get better organized. I'm supposed to socialize tonight. Maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have waited to come live. To socialize. For sure. For sure, for sure. Yep, crazy stuff happens here too, people. It sure does. $2.50 for a freaking newspaper. I mean, come on. Hey, I did happen to see, I don't remember where I seen it, but there's a company online that's actually, they give away free t-shirts to veterans. It's really cool. I thought it was cool. I'll have to find it again though. You guys know me, I can't find crap. My life is one big crap fest. Welcome to the crap fest. For sure. My friends. Don't bogart that joint, my friend. Pass it over to me. Oh, I heard something about Don Wells saying that Netflix or somebody paid him a check. White Boy, I think, talked about it. That something about Don tried to say like Netflix paid him $10,000. I don't know. I would have, I got to look at it. Because that doesn't make any sense, right? Yeah, I'm not believing that either. But then again, I mean, Who knows, right? Does Netflix actually have to pay people to do a documentary on them? I don't know, peeps. I don't know. I don't know much about anything. I didn't think it worked that way, but you know, I guess it depends on who you ask. Some people will say, I don't know nothing. I don't know anything. I am just a low-level weirdo coming on here, hanging out with my girls. Hanging with the girls. For sure. What can I say? What can I say? Right now we've got Law and Crime showing a court case. Someone's of course denying unaliving a child. Isn't that crazy? Crazy. All right, are you guys sick of me? Are y'all sick of me yet? I know there's a lot of people who are sick of me. Like I said, I can't help it. I say what I feel, okay? And if I hurt people's feelings, I don't know what to tell them. If I'm saying something, it's because somebody hurt my feelings. How about that? Right? Yeah, he would have had to sign some kind of contract for sure. Right? I mean, this is, I don't know. My thing about the money situation is the fact that why, I'm not saying this is what transpired. If there was a money exchange for anything and Summer went missing, people were sending Dawn and Candace thousands of dollars. Cash App, gift cards, you know, in firewood, food, on and on and on. So I think it would be kind of hard to prove that there might have been a money exchange anywhere if you're receiving thousands of dollars from other people. They had everything. You're absolutely right, Carrie. Okay, I want to ask you guys a question. Hold on. I got a question for you guys. I want to make sure I ask this correctly. Okay. It's pretty good. Hold on, people. Okay, so this is kind of an off-the-wall question. Let me find it. I need to get this shit off of my stuff. I got too much stuff on here. Where is that? Okay, hold on. Hold on. I know it's on here. It's got to be. Here it is. Okay, I'm going to ask this question. This is a question to tell if you are a sociopath or not. right? Yeah, I heard that too, Tara. Why would Ernie have to steal money from Candace? They were giving the money away. So were they trying to say Ernie stole her Cash App card? They were, from my understanding, from more than one person, many people said that they offered them gift cards and stuff. That they had a bunch of gift cards and they were handing it out. Okay, so here we go. We're going to see if you're a sociopath or not. Okay. A man shows up at a funeral. He goes to grieve the body. All right. I will state it again. A man shows up at a funeral. He goes to grieve the body at the wake. He sees a woman near the casket. Okay. Sees the woman near the casket. Sees a woman near the casket. They exchange a glance. Just a glance. Are you guys getting this so far? Man goes to a wake, goes up to the casket to view the remains. There's a woman, and they take a glance at each other. The man leaves the funeral. He leaves the funeral. A week later, that man unalives that woman's mother. Why did he unalive that woman's mother? He just glanced at her at this funeral. He walks up to view this body. He sees this woman there. They kind of glance at each other. A week later, he goes and unalives this woman's mother. Why? Why do you think he did that? What do you think the reason is? Right? I don't know, Tara, if I'd believe that or not. I really don't. Maybe he got her personal information or something. Well, obviously, he found out where her mama lived, right? Didn't know this lady. He did not know this woman. He just glanced at her. He just glanced at her. He unalives this woman's mother. Right? Why? Why would someone who's seen someone at a funeral not know her, just glances at her? And obviously he was stalking her, right? Okay, so what would happen? He sees her at a funeral, right? He sees her at a funeral. Okay. He unalives her mother. Right? Why? Why would he unalive her mother? So he could see the woman again. Psycho. He unalives the mother so he can go to the funeral and see this woman again. That's the answer. Does it make sense? Crazy, right? craziness. That is one of the questions. This is what got me. It was a question that they would ask prisoners, right? A psychiatrist in one of the worst prisons in America, they would do this test on the prisoners to see if they were sociopaths or not, right? That's what they said. That is what they said. It was just a question. All right? Just a question. Not saying you're a sociopath. For sure. I'm not. Not at all. Just a little, you know. Let's remove that from the playlist. For sure. For sure, for sure. All right, you guys. Okay. But, yeah. I think we are a little bit. Maybe you are, lady, not me. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, Sassy. For sure. For sure, for sure. For reals, for reals. So who were you guys talking about that looked like a boring panel guest? Inquiring minds want to know. I want to know. I want to know right now before we go any further. Do you love me? Will you love me forever? What's it gonna be, boy? Yes or no? I love Meatloaf. I love Meatloaf. For sure. So yes, we may be kind of going down memory lane with these older videos and lives that I have. See if they're worth talking about or putting out. Or I know the Nancy Guthrie case is still going on for sure. I don't know if they're getting any closer to finding out what happened to her or not. It's like crazy town. That is sad. I was hoping that they would have, found her. Really. Why do I have one from Ernie Shell on here from August of 2025? I don't know. I'll have to look. I will have to look. But yeah. Did you guys see where the guy from not Ghost Adventures, were the guys who had the plumbing business, the one named Jason, they finally went through court. They finally went to court and they were allowed to, he's buying the property of, which place is it? I can't think right. I just seen a live I got on here. I was gonna see. Let me find it. I don't know what this is. We're gonna look at it though. We are gonna look at it. Let's see if I'm funny or not. I don't know what this live is, but it's called Let's Hang Out on the Porch, Have Some Laughs, and Relax. Open panel and discussion. Let's see what it is while I'm set. Ghost Hunters, thank you, Tara. I'm crazy. You all know I'm crazy. I am just a crazy girl living in a crazy world. Sound off. 1, 2. Sound off. 3, 4. Sound off. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. It was kind of hard to run 2 miles while you're singing cadence, and you know, you got to stay in step. Stay in step. All right. I'll just roast myself here. How about that? I will roast myself here. Oh, no one special has the flu. Well, I hope you feel better, lady. Okay, somebody's sick. Oh, I hate my voice. All right. And I got I guess, K Rips. I call her Rips. I don't. Are we going to say that counts? Oh, this is Ziggy. Does that count? Does it count? Oh, is this her reading on Lisa K? Oh, Lisa. Lisa, I'm going to have so much fun with this. I just know it. Oh, I was roasting Lisa K's reading. I'm really excited. Ziggy. I am excited. Oh, she's already started. Okay, wait, Ziggy. Okay, let's see what Ziggy has to say about Lisa K. I got to change the title on this. You've been drawn into the drama again, How? So have you been dragged into the drama again, lady? You need to tell me, girl. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. I'm saying it again. Tell me, girl. Remain calm. What it is, darling. What is wrong, What have they done to my I don't know what they were doing to you, Not my wee. I don't have a wee, but my wee. Oh my God. What have they done, darling? So dumb. You remain calm. You just let me know. I am just a ding ding. I can't stop watching. I'm nosy. Now, I am going to say this. Nobody needs to come in here and say, Lisa K has something to say, never knows what she's talking about. Okay, she never shows receipts. I've heard. We already knew it. That's why I tell people, you don't have to come in here and tell me how you feel about anybody. Okay? I know. I already know. Heard that about Lisa forever. But you know what? I like Lisa. I like her. Okay. I don't know if I like her anymore. I mean, I don't HATE her. Okay. But I don't know. I don't. This sounds really bad. I don't think about her. Sorry, Lisa. I don't think about you. For real, I don't. I don't care what anybody says about her. I don't care if you like her. I don't care if you don't like her. I've always said that. Okay. I think she's got some pretty cool hair. I do like your hair, Lisa. I know I dog you about it all the time, but I do like your hair. I mentioned her hair. Mine is freaking thin. That is funny. Yeah. Mine's a thin mess, girl. At least you got some body to your hair. Okay. Without any further ado. All right. Here we go. Lisa, I was pretty scared when they put your real picture out there, I have to say. That scared me. Oh.
4 different lives from Ziggy.
You're lucky you're getting.
I don't know, actually. Maybe it's 3rd. Who knows?
She's giving you lives, Lisa? She's giving you lives, Lisa. Like what is it? 9 lives for cats, right? Like a cat. Yeah, Ziggy gives away lives. Like cat 9 lives stuff. Sassy, I don't need. Okay, that is cool that her hair's naturally curly. For real. That is kind of what I just said. See, that cracks me up. Because I sat there and I said,
I like Lisa's hair or whatever. And it started a conversation about Lisa's hair in chat.
Okay. But you can put it that way if you want. All right. Okay. Are you
So
guys ready?
funny.
Are you ready? Here we go.
I did have a attempted upload that did not. The sound didn't record, so
Why didn't the
That sounds scary. An attempted upload. I'm commentating on my own shit, commentating on something else. Make this make sense. I am just a lonely old lady today, I guess.
sound record? So you given her lives, which is good, Lisa. That means you're going to be around for a long time.
Long
'Cause
time.
Ziggy's giving you like 3 lives.
She gave
Well,
you 3.
I don't know. Maybe she wasn't talking about you. I'll give you the lives. Okay. Through the galaxy, I'm giving Lisa lives. Okay. So there wasn't no sound. Was that
Wasn't
the
no sound.
spirits? Maybe
was the
they were
spirits.
whispering. Were they whispering and you couldn't hear them? I don't know. All
The
right. I got to be
spirits were
careful. I am
whispering.
not going to hell. I'm not. I swear.
I'm not. I
I
am
love
going to hell.
Jesus. Be gone, Satan. Be gone.
Be
I had to
gone.
go. I went ahead and went live and did the reading for Pisces live instead.
Oh, well, oh my.
And somebody gave me a good idea in my last live on my other channel about doing a read on Lisa Kay has.
Oh my God. Somebody gave you that idea.
Somebody gave her an idea to do at least. You know what? This is the thing. Ziggy did a live on. Ziggy read for me. All right. Flies got that for me. Ziggy read for me. Now, luckily, at the time, she must have not have known who I was, because I can guarantee you that the reading she did for me would have been totally different after she called me a psychotic bitch and called me a trickster. That whole reading would have took a totally different vibe. I can tell you that right now.
Okay. Somebody gave you that idea. Who? I want to know who gave you that
I
idea.
always want to know who did it.
I want to know.
Who gave her the idea
Okay.
of still.
Look at that title.
I still want to know. Damn, I'm nosy. I want to know.
Isn't that title something? Lisa Kay always has something to say. Know it all. But
The title.
today, Spirit has something to
Spirits
say.
Something to say.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Something to say. Boy, does she always.
You should have gave it a better laugh.
She just knew a first name and your sign. She had no clue it was for you or a creator. That's what I'm saying, Flies. It was a good one. It was a good one. It really was. I was impressed. I even gave her credit for it. And she was mean to me. I don't understand it. I don't know why she doesn't like me. Now, do I sit and think about it all the time? Oh, hell, fuck no, I don't. Okay, I don't. Who calls someone a psychotic bitch while they're screaming on a panel at someone at the top of their lungs? Who does that, Zig? You did it. I didn't do it, lady. You did it.
Like a little wicked laugh.
So today, Spirit has something to say.
Oh, I'm scared.
Uh,
Lisa, I'm scared. Let me be
let
frank
me
with
send out the.
Well, okay then. Let me be frank with you.
Oh my God. Is that when crazy ass Frank come into my chat? Let me tell you about crazy ass Frank. Okay. Hey, Flies. I was telling him about when I tripped yesterday and fell on the floor and I dropped the phone and you were on it. And the first thing I wanted to do was ask you if you were okay. Like you tripped, like you tripped before me. That was funny, girl. You know, it's funny. I'm still a little sore today. For real.
All my people.
Oh, Bobby Frank. How can I not think about that dude? He is a fucking weirdo. High level weirdo. Okay. So he comes over on my panel, right? I let him up on my panel. He's wanting to talk about the Summer Wells case or whatever. And I was talking about something. Yeah. Blythe was like, are you all right? I'm like, I just hit the floor. I was worried about you. I thought maybe you felt it through the phone or something. Do you have a black eye? Do you have a bruised knee today, lady? Where I dropped you on your head? I'm just saying. Now you can say I made you cry. Because I knocked you down. I threw you on the ground. Now you can say I made you cry. So this guy Frank is a weird dude. So he's on my panel. We're talking about, okay, wait. Okay, not I'll be Frank. What was his name then? His name was Frank too. I am sorry. I got my Franks mixed up. So this weird ass guy who lost his channel, right? Such a good guy, he lost his channel. He's like, we were talking about Summer Wells case, and I can't remember exactly what we were talking about. And he was like, yeah, where can I find this interview or something? And so I go to pull the interview up. He goes off of drops off of my live, goes and starts up a live and pulls up what he was on my panel to talk about. That dude is fucking weird. He's weird. Oh, you calling Netherland? Oh, Netherland Frank. Yeah. Well, you know how women are. They were talking about the pee-pee stuff. Mm-hmm. Yes. We heard all about his wanker. Not that I knew about the wanker, but we were told about the wanker. Sounds like Mark. No, Mark. No, I've let Mark up here one time, I think. I don't know if I've even let Mark up here.
No.
I
My
don't.
peeps,
I don't remember.
letting all my.
Ever wondered what your home looks like from space?
You gotta-
Enter your address and get a 360-degree
We
satellite
had
view
a
of your home.
I wasn't ready
commercial.
for that commercial. Damn it, Lisa. Oh, you could have told me it had commercials, lady. Jeezy Wheezy. All right. Credit goes to Lisa. Can somebody drop her link for me? Okay. Now,
right.
wait. You have to drop her link 3 times because she's got 3 lives. You have to drop her link for each lives.
Ziggy gave Lisa some lives, so we had to drop each link for each live that day. He was drunk on your panel, eating with the food package of. Yes, he was rude. He was freaking. That guy was a freak. He was. I remember that now. He was freaking eating into his microphone. Who fucking does that? Frank does.
Okay. Seriously. 3 times. Okay. All right. Back to it.
Okay, come on, Ziggy. Get them cards going, girl.
Take care of your man.
Keep it.
Oh, that's where I told Cotton Candy to come and get her man, I think.
Hearted and won't get. I'm just gonna read the card.
Frank.
That was when
You owe
Frank
me an
was-
apology, Frank. Apologize, Frank. Right now, Frank. Let me be frank with you, Frank. What do you want, Frank? WTF? What do you want? Yes, you get a free reading. They get a free reading. Frank, I'm going to do a reading on you. Okay. This is from the bitch remain calm. What the fuck do you want, Frank? What do you want? Why are you over here? Why? I am hoping you're the Frank I think you are. And if you are, let me be frank with you. Now, if you're not, I apologize. I really do. Okay? I really do. Let's just check you out real quick, Frank. Let's see who you are, Frank.
See, I have not changed, y'all. I have not changed who I am. I kind of like that about myself. Let me be frank with you, Frank.
Inquiring minds want to know.
That's
Let
so
me
funny.
be frank with you.
I'm a goober.
Okay, let's see who Frank is.
I
Ah,
am a goober.
What do you want, little weasel man? Uh-oh, cotton candy. Cotton candy, this guy's over here bothering me. You need to come and get him. Come and get him. Come and get him. Come get Frank. Okay, here we go.
Art's how I see it, good or bad, you know.
I always have too much to
Now,
say.
I do want to say before I continue, and I wish I could find the dang thing, because when Ziggy did the reading on me, wow, you guys, she was spot on.
She
Calling
was.
out Frank, thinking
She
he
was.
gonna come over here and be my friend. Come
Frank.
into chat and say hello with a little smile. Really, Frank? Really? Okay. Now, I'm just gonna say, I've had people say, "Hey, I like you, Remain, but you can be a bitch," and I'm like, "Yes, I can." I'm using you as an example, Frank. You are my example on why Remain Calm has to become a bitch when people come into my chat that, came in here and did what you did, Frank. Who the heck do you think you are, buddy? Okay, moving on. You're not
I have not changed.
important over here anymore,
Maybe that's the problem. I haven't changed.
Frank. I just want you to know that.
That's funny.
Go
I forgot about
noodle
Frank.
yourself somewhere else. I'm busy. Ain't got time for you, mister. Okay, Zig.
Get on that reading, girl.
Oh, a sound bowl. Wow, Ziggy, I'm excited. Use the sound bowl.
Maybe that's
That was a soundboard. That's Remain Calm soundboard.
All
right, sorry.
It sounds like a gremlin. It's kind of funny.
All
All right, so
you heard me
here
through
we
the
go. The
galaxy.
sound bowl.
I
Go
sounded
ahead
like
and
a
use that
gremlin.
and tune into the energy of Lisa Kay.
Oh, Lisa K's. I got Lisa K's energy. Hold on. Lisa K's energy. What song is good for Lisa K? Her energy. I can't think of anything. Lisa. All right. We're gonna do our own sound bowl for Lisa. How about I can't think of anything off the top of my head. That's messed up, Lisa. I love music and I can't pick a song for you. You're just gonna have to listen to the sound bowl. I'm sorry.
Let's tune into the energy of Lisa Kay. We want to know, why does Lisa Kay always have something to say? Why is Lisa?
That's a dumb question. If she wasn't Lisa Kay had something to say, she wouldn't be Lisa Kay has something to say. Why does Lisa Kay spirits have something to say? Oh, maybe it's because she's got something to say. I don't know.
Okay, I know it all. What is her deal? Where did she come from? What do we need to know about this woman and her intention?
She came from the Twilight Zone.
Oh,
that's it. That's your sound bowl, Lisa. Lisa's gonna see me. She's gonna be like, bitch, Remain.
Intentions, especially. I want to know her intentions. That's the main thing. It's always about intentions.
I think her intention is to I don't know what her intent. What are your intentions?
To have something to
I
say.
want to know, Lisa, what are your intentions?
It's crazy.
I
I've never
know.
watched myself back
I
like
know.
this.
I know what
So
her intentions are.
feel free to dog on me. If you're gonna dog on me, feel free to do it now, people.
I do. It's a secret. I can't tell anybody. We'll see if the spirits tell. Let's see.
So here we go. Let's go ahead and use the sound bowl.
No wonder people
Watch
think
your
I'm
ears.
a bitch.
What's your ears?
Damn. Watch your ears. Damn, that got me that time too. Dang, Ziggy.
Sorry, but I can't hear the reading now. Emergency, emergency. I shouldn't be ugly. Like I said,
And she did it again. I forgot. Watch your ears.
he did a really good reading for me. As she has.
Damn, Ziggy, what the fuck? Yeah, she busted her eardrums out.
Oh, that's worse than an electric guitar that's been stepped on. All right, Zig. Reading on the full moon. How cool was that? First,
All right.
I'm wondering more about sex in reverse than I am about
What's
law
sex in
proceedings.
reverse?
Lisa, what are you not telling us? Girl, you better tell Remain Calm. Tell Remain Calm all about it. Okay, I gotta hear it again.
Avoiding some kind of law. Oh my God. Avoiding some kind of legal proceedings to get a case solved. So she's trying to distract.
You're avoiding legal proceedings to get us. How much sense does that make? How much sense does that make? I don't understand.
Oh, maybe I do.
She's avoiding legal How do you avoid legal proceedings?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Am I a ding ding here?
I don't know.
Am I being a little stupid? Somebody tell me. How? Hey, the big white horse. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Can I
We used
write
to
a
have
verse
all
with
kinds
you
of people
about,
that came
about
over
Lisa
here.
Kay? Do you know Lisa Kay well enough to write a song about her, Jay? I don't. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we can work on it together if you'd like. Go on the run. So you're saying that she's going to go on the run. Okay, I don't understand,
on
but
the
okay,
run,
moving on,
baby.
moving on.
Sex in reverse. Doesn't want somebody to see.
What the fuck is sex in reverse? Well, that's Ernie. That's not Lisa. This is a reading on Lisa, not Ernie, Tara.
Something. Ew, what are you a part of, you weirdo?
Man, she jumped right into this reading, didn't she?
Heck yeah.
Lisa, she is almost 7.5 minutes in,
That's
and
right.
she already called you a weirdo.
That's funny.
She really did. Oh. I am the only one on YouTube that's allowed to call her a weirdo. Damn it. I'm saying. Okay. She is a weirdo. She's a low-level weirdo, though. Okay.
I don't know, Lisa. You moved up in the ranks in the weirdo department a little bit. Okay.
All right. For real.
Oh, Lord.
Ziggy. No, ma'am.
Feeling in reverse just fell out, but what?
Why are we not seeing her shuffle the card and the card fall in front of her?
I always wondered
Why are
that.
we not seeing that?
Why does she have a Michael Kors perfume bottle sitting there? I'm confused. We're almost done. I'm just fucking around right now, you guys.
I'm confused because on mine, she shuffled the cards in front of everybody.
Yes, she did.
And
What is her intentions? Like, seriously, this woman has been causing all kinds of distractions since.
oh my gosh, Ziggy, really? Well, I need to find somebody to read Ziggy. I really do.
Oh, that would be cool. Has anybody read Ziggy yet? Right? Yes, we saw when she read mine. We absolutely saw it. We did.
Lisa Kay, who has something to say. We may have to do a reading on Ziggy. Her
Yes.
naughtiness is coming out. Lisa, you naughty girl.
Lisa's a
Ziggy's
naughty
telling
girl.
on you.
She's a naughty
A1
girl.
day one, and claims to be like this
In case she
know-it-all in
farts.
the Rose Bly case. Is she connected some?
It is probably because she knows Rose's ex-husband Chris,
Yes.
and she also knows the Bly family.
Yes.
So now you're going to put on her being connected to Rose Bly going missing.
Yes,
because you're saying she's trying to distract.
right.
Okay. I'll do it for a tenner. We will do a reading for a tenner.
A tenor.
Somehow is she friends with Brandis? Is she, I mean, who is this woman? Her intentions.
Who are you?
She wants to be a celebrity. Yeah. Wow.
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 She
I
wants
don't
to be a
She's
celebrity.
wow. Fake news. Look at her. Fake news on this runaway. Who's it says
Really?
runaway, not alive. Bloodline,
Wow, Ziggy,
demonic
really?
possession.
She's going through them. She is going through them cards like she's looking at a freaking deck, the whole deck. Oh, wait, let me pick out what cards, right? I don't know if she's been read either. That's interesting. Wow. That would be interesting. It really would. I don't know. I mean, readings are pretty expensive sometimes.
Imagine that. Celebrity meeting.
Oh no, Lisa. She done put the demon stuff
She
on you.
did. She threw
Already
the demon
called
all
you
over
weird.
her.
She said you got you want to be a celebrity, you got demon possession. What is up with that, Lisa? Now I'm scared of you.
I
I
am.
am scared.
I'm scared all over, Lisa. Now I am really scared. Now I get it. Now I get it. Now I get why your hair looks like it does. You got some of that demon hair. You got demon hair. I've always wondered why the cards didn't tell Ziggy what mess she's going through now. I would want a refund on the defeated. Yeah. Yeah, her cards are defective. Ziggy, you got defective cards.
I don't think so. No one special. Who calls somebody that they're reading a weirdo?
That's true.
Except for me. For real.
Yeah, I do.
It is this is a crazy reading,
My
Lisa.
rummy cards.
Lisa,
Heck
if
yes,
you get a
that's
chance,
the
come
end.
over here. I will rebuke Satan
what
right
they
out of you,
say.
girl. I will. I got the bitch be gone spray with the holy water.
Yep,
I got some sage. Whatever we need, darling. You know I'm here for you.
I do. I
I'm
got all
here
that
for ya.
stuff.
So this is some kind of team, some kind of rival. When somebody seeing something, anger.
Where the hell did you get those cards?
Yeah, where'd she get
Ziggy,
those
did you put
cards?
all them cards together like that?
I have not looked at this
because those
forever.
cards aren't saying anything very nice. I'm sorry. Bad juju.
Bad
Exactly.
juju. Bad
Lord,
juju.
Ziggy.
Aren't listening to her intuition about a couple. Right when I say that, we get intuition in reverse. Are you kidding me? Affair? Oh, really? Grandparent? Devil?
Ziggy. Out of that whole big old deck of cards, you got all the bad ones. What is up with that? Lord help us. I don't even know what to think. Oh my goodness. I'm glad my reading went well. That's all I'm going to say. Lord have mercy, girl.
Celebrity. These people are so disgusting. So she wants to be somebody. I don't know,
right,
8 cards for
yes,
wife. Lisa Kay was
yeah.
something to say. What is her intentions here in this?
Are you sick of
in this
me
roll case?
yet? Are you sick of me yet? I need a route. Ooh, Rook. Me neither, Flies. I used to love to play. I love to play Rook. That was a cool game. I forgot about Rook. Yes. Spades and euchre. For sure. I forgot about Rook.
Like, what's her intentions? To, okay, she's an emotional vampire.
Emotional vampire.
False accusations. Yep. What is her dealio? What's her intentions? So, yeah, so see, she's here to cause some kind of like false accusations, to drain people's energy, to try to cause some kind of divide, make somebody not happy. She's not happy. Well, none of these
Lisa, I wonder if you're happy now. She says you wasn't happy back then.
people are who do the shit. Secret in reverse. She doesn't want the secret to be out. She doesn't want some kind of secret, so she has some kind of secret. Freedom. and female. So she's helping some female so that they could, so she's working for some kind of female, it seems like, or helping some kind of female so they can have.
Girl, let me tell ya, they all working with other females. Some of them are working with some men, okay?
Freedom.
I don't know any females who's went to jail, okay, that Lisa hangs with. So
Look at that prophecy again. She's trying to alter the future. She's trying to alter mental health. She's not happy, mental health issues. Imagine that.
oh, that's not nice, Ziggy. We know Lisa's, don't do that, ma'am.
Imagine that. Trauma in reverse, not dealing with some kind of trauma. Needing
Girl, all of us need to deal with trauma. I could say that in anybody's reading.
desires attention. She's sad because not happy, sad.
Her love is in prison, Ziggy. You wouldn't be. Were you happy when Fred was in jail? Were you? Oh, you might have been, because you was making big dollar. Big dollar make you holla. That is my opinion, right? Yes, thank you, Flies. That's exactly what I was just thinking. It sounds like she's reading herself.
Won't rebel against some kind of trauma that she's been through. Exploiting some kind of, doesn't want a government agency to look into some kind of not good group or something that she's a part of. So she's manipulating. She doesn't have a strategy.
Look at her looking at those cards. Did you see the way she was looking at those cards?
She, the jealous ex. Let's use these cards again. I love these cards. They're large and in charge. That's what she said. Who said that? Damn it.
What the fuck did she just say? Okay.
Did you say that? That was immature. All right. What's this vampire? And what's this mean for Lisa Kay and her intentions in the Summer Wells community?
She's a vampire?
It's
Sorry,
so she
I had to
doesn't
mute
want
for a minute.
some kind
I
of
don't know
secret
why.
exposed.
Come on.
Something's okay. Something's bugging. She must. I wonder who she's in a relationship with. The World in
Tell me
reverse
who's
and
it.
Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is her. This is somebody being frantic. She's worried about this justice, the fulfillment of justice. Look at this. Look right here, trying to defend somebody. The mother.
Yeah, no shit. She defending her man in prison, Shelby Shale. Now she got his brother. At least she's keeping it in the family. Thank you, Mr. A. Thank you.
Her.
What?
It shows that somehow connected to Candace.
Oh my God.
Or I guess
Is Lisa trying to defend Candace? Are you defending Candace, Lisa? Are you? Well, you and all your little crew have been doing it. She did. That's what I'm saying. It's not good juju to mess with people, to mess with your spirit guides. It's not right. You cannot manipulate the cards to fuck with people. You can't. And now look what's happening. Look what's happening, Zig. For real, is Lisa?
I
trying
know,
to
Mr.
defend
A.
Candace? I'm gonna get one. I am gonna get one, Mr. A. I am. Because then people can talk about that too, right? Oh, RC's got a PayPal now, right? Why has she got her Cash App and Venmo and now she's got PayPal? How dare her?
Yeah, we've all been through some kind of trauma. For real.
For reals.
and it's really she's really afraid for some reason. Huh.
Really. Huh. Lisa, are you a Republican? I don't know if you are.
More
or
about
not.
the
Are you a
standards, I mean.
Republican?
Where's the
This
Queen of
is
Pentacles,
funny.
intellectual lucidity and provides consolation and compensation. So she could be somebody in the Seven of Pentacles, discernment, general prosperity, the deliverance of prisoners, over time trying to
Try to what? Zig?
plant seeds.
Plant seeds?
Plant seeds.
Lisa, are you
I got
planting
to see
seeds?
what Lisa.
Lisa,
You're
what
being
kind of
hurt
seeds are you
here.
planting? Lisa, what are you growing? What are you growing, my friend? Don't bogart that joint, my friend. Pass it over to me.
The Fool in Reverse to stop some kind of journey. She does not want justice. I feel like for Summer Wells, look at Summer Wells card. Look, she's working on a team with a
oh,
few
no.
people trying to cause conflict.
Oh my gosh, Lisa.
I don't believe that. I think everybody wants justice for Summer.
Lisa, really? Ziggy, why are you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, she's a vampire gardener.
A
Yep.
vampire
At night.
gardener.
That's what she does. She gardens at night.
Yeah,
And she's not being very kind to you at all.
Lisa.
Well, Lisa, she is basically saying that you're working with a team trying to cause Summer Wells not to be found.
Yeah.
Is there a Summer Wells card in there? Is that what she just said? Here's the Summer Wells card. Really?
I got to see what I mean. Lisa. It's her intentions here.
Damn, Lisa, I was just having fun with this. She's fucking dogging you. She's just dogging on you now. Oh my gosh.
She is dogging on
gosh.
her.
Yeah.
That is funny.
Holy
I
moly.
forgot about
The
this.
Fool in Reverse to stop some kind of journey. She does not want justice. I feel like for Summer Wells, look at Summer Wells card.
The Summer Wells.
The Summer Wells card. How do you get a Summer Wells card in these freaking cards? You need seeds to plant? I will send you some. No, I won't. Because if I say that on YouTube, then people are going to be calling the post office and saying, hey, if Remain Calm sends a package out, open it. It probably has seeds in it. Because that's how they do. That's how they would do me. She made it up. She made up a lot of things. Ziggy, I was going to kind of make fun of myself, make fun of Lisa a little bit, but it keeps coming back to you, girl. And you're calling me the psychotic bitch.
Card. Hold on, you guys. Give me one moment.
Hey,
Sure.
I admit I'm psychotic and I'm a bitch, but I'm a good psychotic bitch. Oh, lilac seeds. Yes, I can send you. I got a lot of flower seeds. If you want some, I'll send them to you for real. For real.
Knock on my door.
Knock on the door. Don't let me in. I'm only here to commit a sin. That's why I'm here. So don't answer. For sure, for sure.
Yeah, I don't understand. Grabbing cards.
Grabbing
I get it with the
cards.
grabbing the cards thing.
Look, she's working on a team with a few people trying to cause conflict.
She has said the same thing 5 fucking times.
Name one person. Well, no, I don't want to say that. Name more than one person who has not had some type of conflict around the Summer Wells missing case.
Oh,
I wonder how Dawn Wells feels about that. Remember, Dawn doesn't like psychics and stuff, right? So,
yeah.
I wonder how.
Don only likes psychics that say things that he likes. Okay? Don't forget, Reverend Dawn and Dawn, they were tied in the beginning. She was having conversations with him until Donna said she asked a magic question. Dawn, Mr. Wells, what if you find out your wife had something to do with your daughter going missing? And Dawn was like, don't say it, psychic lady. Don't say it. I'm never speaking to you again. Oh, I need my Justin and Molly. I need my Justin and Molly clip for that.
How he feels about having his daughter's name on a tarot card. I don't know. I'm just asking. I don't know. You know me. I'm weird like that.
I'm weird like that. I admit it.
Trying to cause conflict.
Siggy.
So something worries her about, she has some kind of secret, so it was these false accusations. She's trying to help a female, interesting, a female down here, and we got the Empress, and I was feeling, so it feels like,
I do
All right,
have
this
a
can all be
temper.
generalized, right?
what's these false accusations mean for his intentions here?
Okay, let's hear it, Zig.
So hard to deal with.
Usually you deal it in front of everybody, and the card will.
Say, like,
fall
everybody's
out.
leaving, nobody cares seriously about Lisa Kay, like, for real.
She's like, everybody's leaving this reading, and it's only because they don't care about Lisa Kay.
Oh,
Funny. Funny.
You know what, Ziggy? Why are you being so hard on Lisa?
Yeah.
For real. Why are you being so hard on Lisa?
She was
I read a
angry.
comment on this reading that Grandis and Lisa K are bumping uglies. Oh,
That's funny. Lisa, was you bumping uglies with Grandma Candy? It's just a question.
oh my gosh. I will answer for Lisa and say, I doubt it. Grandma's too old. Grandma's too old to do that for Lisa. She likes them younger.
Lisa likes them young. Shelby Shell age. Ernie Shell age.
She's
Oh
looking at me and
man,
wasting my time
that's
doing this.
funny. Generalized except for the vampire gardener.
Yep. Lisa, I did forget that you are a vampire gardener. You are out under the full moon planting seeds, lady. What seeds are you planting? We want to know.
Ziggy, why are you so hard
5
on her?
coins. So yeah, she's trying to cause there's this despair and she's trying to get people to abandon the truth.
Really?
Wish fulfillment for her.
I got a question. Somebody answer me. Why is she so mad at Lisa? Why are you mad at Lisa, Ziggy? Because I have a feeling that's the only reason you're doing these cards.
That is.
And I have a feeling that that's why you did a reading on Detective Pruitt. Okay.
Oh, I forgot about the Detective Pruitt reading. Yeah, Grandma can't. She's got a knee brace on. Well, that doesn't mean anything, Sassy Ann. I mean, her ass can still just lay there, you know, while sewing quilts and feeding cats. She's fucking talented. Not only does Lisa K have a lot to say, she sews quilts, she feeds cats, and she got a lot to say, and she's a gardener at night. While the moon is full, she's a vampire planting seeds. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure Lisa would have been gentle with her. She probably would have been like, darling, I know you got a bad knee. You just lay there, honey. I'll do all the work. That was bad. I shouldn't have said that.
For real.
Protect. Look at this person not wanting to hear the truth.
The only person that I know that Lisa says she doesn't want to say her name, that she may be a little protective of, only because if she talks about the person, they might beat her ass. Right.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Oh, a paralegal too.
Quit being rude. Quit being rude. He's a card shuffler. Okay, which would be Candace's
That's
sister that
funny.
she said that she won't talk about her. Hey, little Deb, the panel Lisa
right.
had up the other night. Oh, did it make him mad? Oh my goodness.
I wonder what my qualifications would be. What qualifications do I have? I mean, I guess I don't have any. Oh, thanks, Sassy Ann. Thanks, girl. I'm just messing around. I ain't got nothing else to do right now.
Oh my goodness. Hey, May May.
Like blocking out the truth. Do not want to hear it. Look at this. The devil next to the ace of.
Why are you going through and picking out cards?
She
Is that
is.
how you read cards? Somebody let me know. Happy Valentine's Day, May May.
Blaze, which is about more about truth, about picking the cups.
She's
Maybe
picking
have
cards
a
out.
thread, possibly.
What is this?
So
And she's doing it? Is that okay? I'm confused. So that is not a real bottle of Michael Kors? Why does she? That's not a real bottle of Michael Kors. Look how the cards are laying.
What the fuck? Oh, okay. That would what? Okay.
Is that not a real? I'm confused. I'm fucking confused.
Oh, I'm glad, Flies.
Oh my gosh. I'm confused. Okay, anyhow, moving on.
5 of coins, or 5 of pentacles, is about abandonment, abandoning what? The truth, trying to get people to abandon their logic by putting out these false accusations about people.
Oh, Lisa, quit talking about bread. You know how protective she is of her man.
Yep,
She is very protective of
that's
her
what it
man.
was.
And you guys were talking about her man.
Yeah,
Oh, Ziggy. Oh, I need to send you some sandpaper, darling.
And it's
That
mainly
is
because she's
funny.
protecting a female. More about
Okay.
false accusations. The Two of Pentacles, fortune and fame. Fortune and fame.
Lisa, I want to be your friend if you're a celebrity and you're going to have a lot of fortune and fame. Okay. I want you to take me to the Grammys. I want to go to the Grammys. I want to see some people singing songs.
That's
For real.
funny.
Fame.
That's what her plastic mold. Oh, plastic molding. I remember that.
Three of Wands, construction of the universe, helps with great works, protection from adversaries. So she's helping protect this female.
How many times have you said that, Ziggy?
Okay, so this is kind of ridiculous, right? Because Lisa never hid the fact that she was not going to talk about Candace's sister. She would get her little butt whooped. You know, Candace's sister was like, keep my name out your mouth. You can tell them everything that I say, but don't mention my name, right? So, of course, you could consider that protecting a female. I see what you're doing there, Ziggy. I don't think the spirits even told you. Resin, yes, the resin stuff. That's not a cheap hobby either, I must say. Resin is not a cheap hobby.
Okay. I think I've heard you say it quite a few times already. Okay. For real. Lisa, quit trying to protect women. How dare you try to protect women? Okay. Dang, girl.
And let me see more. It's false accusations. What is this? Meaning for Lisa Kate and her intentions.
Oh, she's
The
still
Knight
on
of
it.
Swords.
Wait a minute. Move your hand. Lisa, that dude's on a skateboard, isn't he? Wow. That is so cool. Maybe. Oh, Lisa, when you're a celebrity and you make all that money, I want to meet Tony Hawk. You hear me? I want to meet Tony Hawk.
See, it's in order. This intuition, not her intuition.
Siggy.
She's
Feels
looking
like
at
trying
the
to
cards
get people,
again.
people to abandon the truth in order to bring balance into her own life, because she's really this person right here. I don't know who this female is to him, but to her, but there's the Empress again right there, holding on.
Siggy, why you got people doing the nasty on them cards?
It is very
She
weird that
does.
she's so protective of Candace. It would be interesting to find.
I personally, I don't know. Don't come for me. But have you guys heard her be protective of Candace? I mean, I say
that to a certain extent, they are protecting Candace behind the scenes. After all this time, right? Oh, I heard that, Flies. Yes. Yes. Kurt Cobain's daughter married Tony Hawk's son. Yes. Yes, yes. I did see that. Cool, cool. Now, I think they're all protecting Candace for a reason. All the little crew. The crew crowd, right? I don't know why, but Lisa's the one who came out and told the story of Candace stabbing her teacher, or was it the principal, in the leg with a pencil. You guys remember that? You know, Candace, the nice person, the great mother, stabbed the dude with a pencil.
I always say, Candace wouldn't be my friend, blah, blah, blah. But when I talk about Candace and possibly the struggle she's had with TV and stuff like that, that doesn't mean that I'm being protective over her.
That's right.
She
That
did
is
one on
right.
Fred, all right. He married her, didn't he? Oh, that's
Oh,
so
wait,
weird.
what'd I say?
Hey, Christine. That's weird. Oh, you got
Not
a yacht,
exactly why.
baby? So cool. Hey, Poppy can come get me in a red Mustang. She can take me to the airport. I can get on private plane,
Bye,
and
Miss
then I
Ray.
can go
Thank you,
to the south
darling.
of France and get on your yacht.
I appreciate you, and thank you again for yesterday. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. It was. I think they're protecting her, but people wouldn't say why I think that. You have a right to say why you think anything. You have opinions. You're allowed to give opinions, lady. I think we all probably in our minds have different reasons why we feel that there is a protection of Candace going on.
Where all the stars hang out. How cool would that be?
I
You will.
know.
You got it. You, Grant, is your friend. Dang, May, you got it going on. Yeah, she did one on Fred, all right. He married her, didn't he? Oh, that's so bad. I'm going to hell.
More about this. What does this Republican mean for
Funny.
the Five of Swords? It's about conflict.
Conflict. It looks like somebody's cooking food,
That's funny.
don't it? I'm confused. Oh, because it's got a bunch of weapons. Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know.
Conflict
No,
So you're
no,
trying to
not
cause this
cards in
divide.
this deck.
with the lovers.
What? Lisa K, are you trying to make lovers have conflict? Oh, thank you, Christine. Thank you for the rose. Here comes the next card she chose.
Yep.
Ziggy, why are you choosing freaking cards?
Why the conflict? Why the five of swords?
Ziggy, why don't you just do this? Do a live and say, Lisa K, I think you're a bitch. I'm not happy with you. You were talking about my husband. How dare you? I'm not putting up with it anymore. You sneaky, sneaky snake. I ain't doing it no more, you sneaky snake. How dare you Lisa talk about my husband? Man, you have spent 21 and a half minutes just talking shit about her and blaming it on the freaking cards. I mean, come on, for real.
That's
Queen of Swords.
funny.
Ritual and ceremony can acquire treasures, all the treasures of heaven and earth. Three of Pentacles, mental force protects against sorrows known as. This is teamwork, like trying to.
And I get that. I think a lot of people think she knows what happened. Absolutely. Yeah, she said it herself, Moonflower. She did. Right? But if that's the case, and they say that they're for summer, right? They say that they're for summer, then why are they protecting Candace? Right? And I just got to say this. If Dawn took the paperwork to Nana to show her the paperwork where Candace was being investigated for things that we know, and it's been shown what she was being investigated for, then why are they protecting her? Why would you protect anybody that has a missing child that paperwork wise, it's been shown to you that she was being investigated for, SA things. And obviously, to be investigated, there has to be something, right? Oh, yeah, I already showed it, Flies. I was showing that, Flies. I showed that earlier, where the metadata can be altered. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Why would you protect someone like that? Right? I don't get it. I don't get it. Right? Yeah, I read that, Flies, where the metadata. Yeah, I read that. I pulled that up earlier. No, you're fine. Yeah, metadata can be changed, people. It absolutely can. I'm not saying that's what's happening with these pictures going around. Okay, but it can be done. And like I said, Lips mentioned it when Candace went to Georgia. The metadata timestamp and date on that was different than the day it was actually taken. That is what Lips says anyway. Okay, that's what Lips said. So
fighting over truth.
thank you, accomplices after the fact. That's interesting. That is interesting. No, because they say shit like, yeah, well, I told her that if she ever goes to court, I will be sitting behind her to get justice for Summer. Right? Now, let's say this. Why wasn't Summer's name on that paperwork? If Summer wouldn't have gotten gone and CPS was investigating and there's an investigation into SA, I would think that her name would have been on that paperwork also.
Causing arguments and the truth over Summer Wills.
Oh, come on, Ziggy. You could have done this reading on anybody. I'm sorry. I
She
am.
could've.
To get people looking elsewhere.
I'm sorry, but that makes no sense to me. I don't think that Lisa's tried to get anybody to look elsewhere in the Summer Wells case. If you're going to put that on Lisa Kay, you got to put it on everybody. You got to
That's
put it on
true.
everybody.
That is true.
Getting people to look elsewhere besides his female. Anything that besides his female.
Now you're, oh, wait. So now you're saying that the possibility of whatever happened to Summer was caused by a female.
Well, Don Wells did when he told the story. He made the comment that it was a female at the end of the driveway, right? Didn't he? I can't remember exactly what he said. They've never been for Summer, her donors, nor whoever hangs with her. They never want Summer's name mentioned. I cannot even begin to guess what they're thinking at all. At all.
Franny Fanny. Franny Fanny.
Happy in reverse.
Oh, happy.
3 of coins. That's about teamwork. Working together as a team because somebody's not happy here.
Yeah, you
about,
are.
Justice here. Fine timing though.
They've all had their little cruise. There goes the men Fred has accused. Yeah. Yeah. I think in the beginning there were a lot of people who were for Summer. And I'm not saying that they're not now. They just have different narratives and they just have, I don't understand that. And let me say this, there's no doubt in my mind that Candace does not go around and talk about her husband, Donnie. Okay? Hey, May. Her old man, Donnie. If Candace Bly Wells knew of inappropriateness going on between her husband and her daughter, I'm not saying there was. I don't know. There's not no proof out there. Okay? And she sat there and just let it happen. Remember her cocky ass look on her face when she was like, nobody'd hurt her when I was around, right? Well, where the fuck were you that day, Candace? They're saying you left the hill a couple times. You wasn't fucking around. No one is going to make me believe that Candace was around when whatever happened to Summer happened to Summer. I feel that way. Right? That's just the way I feel. I feel that way today. I may not feel that way tomorrow, but I feel that way today.
Why are you looking through those cards, Ziggy? Maybe I don't know about
Team
tarot
together
card
as a
reading,
team.
but that doesn't make sense. She gonna put bad juju on me, you guys. Lisa K had something to
King of Wands
say.
in reverse. Elephants gives answers to those in doubt, but it's in reverse. So this is some kind of impulsive, like somebody trying to be a leader, like of a team, but they're very, they don't know anything. They are just like saying a bunch of shit. Like,
Oh, I'm sure that didn't hurt Lisa's feelings because other people said that about her. Okay,
Yeah, nobody
And
would
same
hurt her
feelings
like
over this
that
shit. I can
if
guarantee
I
you.
was around.
For real.
Exactly.
the Eight of Cups, they're trying to escape. Look at this, next to the devil. They're trying to escape some kind of,
Nobody'd hurt her like that if I was around, right? But they're saying you wasn't around. They're saying you wasn't around. Crazy.
negativity or bad feelings, and they're doing it in the wrong ways. They're doing it by
By
it's
what?
just a bunch of energy being thrown out. Look, there's a teamwork again. Three, a bunch of threes here. It's like three.
Ziggy, how the fuck are you just gonna keep picking fucking cards?
Well, I never understood why she acted like, you know, that she had a problem with being interrogated. This is my opinion. If you're, you know, if you have a problem, your child goes missing, and you feel like you're being interrogated, that means that you don't want to answer the questions that you're being asked, ma'am. Right? You don't want to answer questions that may show some nefarious shit that you could have been wrapped up in or something like that, right? But don't forget, Dawn, as a special treat, used to take Summer by herself to the store and stuff. And the boys didn't mind. They understood, right? Right? That's just weird. I just wanted to say that. I wanted to put that out there.
And are you kidding me? Gang. A granny with a tranny fanny. Oh, that's a good one. A granny with a tranny fanny.
People.
What do you
I have a
not get,
team.
May May?
I have a big team.
Yeah. Yes. I can find that too, where she said that to Ernie. She did say that to Ernie. Now, yeah, I don't know if she was nipping in the bottle that day or not, but that's exactly what she said.
A great big team of people. It's called my subs. Then
That's
I've got
funny.
some leaders of the pack, and they're called my mods. And then I got two main moderators, and they're called the main moderators to the pack of the pack.
Right.
I don't know. Gloom and doom. I don't believe in
Feels like
tarot.
she even could possibly be getting paid. Like I know.
Lisa, fuck. You're getting paid? What the fuck is up with that? Everywhere I turn on these YouTube streets, people are getting paid.
Well, it's because they have the app where they pull up people's criminal records. So, yeah. I mean, look, this is just the way I feel. If you pull up background checks and you're paying for the app, why not charge people to do it? Don't act like you wasn't doing that shit, Lisa. You was. Okay? You know, they pulled up my background and then wanted to act like it was a big deal because I owed a couple fucking bills, right? For real. how they come to terms who was responsible and the mother was in. I don't come to terms with who was responsible.
I just say fuck too much, I guess.
I
You
do.
Just like remain
do.
calm. You say fuck too much.
I do.
Yeah, that's crazy to think, but I don't know why somebody parents like she's not credible. None of these people are. But I guess
But you are, ma'am.
Yeah.
People pay her for this crap. 20 buckaroos. Queen Crypty hose. That's right, Flies. You got it, girl. Queen Crypty hose.
Queen Crypty
That is Flies.
ho-ho-hos.
And Poppy. They're my two main moderators.
Funny.
it does cause a lot of confusion though. 10 of Cups.
Funny.
Family love.
Her family loves
It's
her.
almost like she's family.
Oh. Why can't that be her family loves her? Why does she have to be loved by a
It's almost like
stranger?
she's family with these people. Or somebody tied to this case, but
Fuck yeah, I
Yeah.
get that, Flies. But that's no fun. It is no fun to help someone who really needs help. Okay? That ain't no fun. It's more fun to help someone who kind of took advantage of a credit card for thousands of dollars and they need their electric bill paid. And don't forget, when she wanted to put that electric bill in Fred's name, he would have had to have shown the electric company a freaking ID. He would have had to have showed some form of ID to get that changed into his name. And usually they don't do it over the phone. You've got to go to the electric company.
The pot.
I remember she had a relationship with Brandis at one point or something.
Excuse me, but
This is a secret that she doesn't want revealed. The secret in reverse. What does that mean? The lovers in reverse and Ten of Wands in reverse. Trying to stop some imbalance between the lovers.
Lisa, I still want to know because I don't know what lovers you were trying to cause a fight between. Was it Ziggy and Fred? Is that why she ended up doing this reading? Right? They were in a credit check to see if you need to make a deposit. Oh, yeah. Well, that was years ago because I've lived here for a long time. So that was years ago when I did that. When I had mine turned on. Okay, this is the truth. I'm really weird. All right. Now, from years ago, do I have a couple bills that need to be paid? Absolutely. You know, I owe the IRS. If anybody wants to help me pay that, my Venmo, Cash App's right there. I will get PayPal, and we'll see how that works out. Okay. But yeah. Oh, Ernie and the Tiggers. I never thought about that.
Why? Why is she? It's like, who's she in a relationship with? That's what I want to know.
I do too, Lisa.
It was Shelby. We know that now. She was loving and hugging on Shelby. Why do birds suddenly appear anytime Shelby's near? Lisa K, vampire gardener, probation officer, law of the land. Lisa can. My bills don't stop either. And I'm just the type of person, you guys, I have to pay my bills. And I pay my bills. Even struggling, the first thing I do is pay my bills. I have to. I cannot be without electricity. I cannot be without gas. I cannot be without a house to live in. I cannot be without a car. Therefore, I have to pay insurance. I cannot go without a cell phone bill. Therefore, I have to pay my cell phone. Now, were things a little bit better and easier when I had that, second income from Todd? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm blessed right now that my son does help me out a little bit, especially with my car, because my car is a very old car. It nickel and dimes you to death. Anybody's got an old car knows that car will nickel and dime you to death. So, I mean, like for Mother's Day, he got a couple things fixed on my car. So, appreciate that for real. But, I mean, Ziggy was, hey, it's out there. That girl took that credit card. She was eating out every freaking night. She was partying on that credit card. I seen it. I seen the receipts.
Hey, who you poking, Lisa? Come on, tell us.
It was
Come on,
Shelby.
we wanna know,
know now it was
seriously.
Shelby.
1,000 pounds at bingo? Wow. I've only won at bingo one time. It was
did
the only
win
time I
at
ever
bingo one
went,
time.
and I think I won like $75. And I thought I was freaking rich. For real.
Oh, yeah. I got called out because I don't have a fucking washer. So what? I go to the laundromat. Fucking people say the stupidest shit sometimes. Right? For real.
Lisa, inquiring minds want to know, who you poking, girl? Who you poking? Come on,
Yeah,
let us
we
know.
know it's Shelby now.
wanna
We know it's
know.
Shelby.
The Hermit. Alchemy and transformation rules natural defense helps with spiritual progress. 9 of Cups, healing.
Healing.
Working together. There's a three, all the
You
threes
make
again.
quit working with people, Lisa. You're not allowed to have a team. It's not fair.
Nope.
Secret in reverse.
Oh,
Dedication towards putting an end. Well, maybe she's trying to put an end to Fred and I and cause issues for Fred and I, actually.
Oh. Ziggy, I'm going to say this. I truly feel this way, my opinion, right? I really don't think anybody cares if you and Fred are together or not. I really don't. I believe that it's what you and Fred are doing while you're together. And I ain't talking about the nasty, okay? I'm talking about your communion with your spirit guides to basically use those cards in a negative way. I just feel that it's catching up with you, girl.
yeah, her and 20 other thousand people. Don't put
Yep.
that on Lisa. Damn,
Yep.
she's just not liking Candace is Lisa K your stepmom. Oh, be mean.
Candace,
Lisa K, is Candace your stepmama? Is Don your stepdaddy? Do you call him daddy? We want to know. Oh, Lisa, we're not laughing.
Lisa, do you call Don Donnie? When you've talked to Don, have you called him Donnie? For real.
At you. We're laughing with you, okay? Technically, she is poking the thumbs up or down on YouTube videos. So she is poking everybody. She needs to join the Crypty Ho Ho Ho's. That's right. Come and join the Crypty Ho Ho Ho's. You can poke around all
Funny.
you want. We don't care.
Yeah,
We do not care.
that's funny.
It's dedication because she's so worried about. Dedicated to not the secret not getting out. Some kind of secret not getting out.
Really? What's the secret? You're reading the cards. Tell us the secret.
What's the fucking
What's the
secret?
secret? Oh, Ziggy already don't like me. I know
All
it.
this stuff.
I'm psychic. I know she don't like me.
Whoa.
Dang, you did it right that time, girl. Oh,
Sun,
Lisa,
Five
look
Cups,
how pretty you are.
disappointment. Sun. Strength, power, Ace of Wands. This will amazing.
Dang, good
Trying
girl.
to make a change here for this female and give them the strength to be able to, so they can have freedom. Put all these false accusations. Look at this. They're trying to cause all this chaos.
That,
She doesn't want a female going to jail, which, who is this female to
we
her?
don't want any females going
This
to
Three of Pentacles
jail.
is part of a team of hers. Mental force protect against sorrows and illness. This female.
She's not felt well. Lisa
Hmm.
doesn't feel well all the time.
This is crazy.
Queen of
I
Cups.
forgot about this.
Tell us what you think that
Wow.
means.
Feels like somebody she's in a relationship with.
Oh,
wonder if she's possibly possibly a lesbian or somebody, or with.
Ziggy, you can have relationships with other women without not being a lesbian, ma'am. Right? For sure. Funny. Funny. That is funny. Yeah, I need to go to the Social Security office. I need to check on some things for sure.
Was with Brandis at some point.
Wow, mic fucking drop, Ziggy. Why are you're vitriol. You are being very vitriol. Okay. You're
I
gonna
should have
send
said
Meghan
she's
Markle
got
to
a
the
lot of
and say Fred
vitriol.
loves her. Damn, hey Zena. What the fuck, Ziggy? Why? I mean, look,
She's
look,
hateful.
okay, she could be a lesbian, bisexual, heterosexual, they, them, us, we, you, what the fuck ever.
Uh,
Who cares?
Who
And
cares?
to throw in there that she's sleeping with Candace Hare, what the fuck?
Now I get it. There's the connection. There's the connection that Lisa Kay has something to say with the Wells, with the Bly clan. Right? Lisa, why didn't you tell us that before? We wouldn't have cared, girl.
That's
I
not
am
nice,
almost done.
Ziggy. My late
I'm
mom
almost
cared
done,
for
you
somebody back in
guys.
the day out of the trunk of her car at the beach. Like, wow, that is so fucking cool. I want to do that. Over a live that Lisa did. She had Finds Ryan's Truth and a few other people. I should have came over and joined, but I didn't because, you know.
They don't invite me up anyway. Anywhere that I ever go, I just stay in the bushes because they don't invite me up anyway. They don't. I mean, Cher did. That didn't go real well, right? So, you know,
I'm really shy. I'm really shy. So,
I am shy.
but,
I'm very
you know,
shy.
she got butthurt. I will say this. It's not just hard for some tragedy pimps. This just proves some tragedy pimps are hard up.
Yep,
Yeah, who cares, Christine? Who's poking who?
that's right.
That's the dog's toy. Because it shows her connected by love to.
Come on, really?
To
Like
Shelby.
she actually cares about somebody here. Close to the.
Damn, Lisa, how dare you love somebody and care about them? How dare you, ma'am?
That's right.
Don't forget, you're possessed.
You're
Possessed people
possessed.
don't love and care about people, Lisa.
That's right,
Thanks,
Lisa.
This is
Because we already know you are a. Wait a minute. What was it? Lisa is a vampire that gardens at night. She plants her seeds under the full moon. She is a what the heck is it called? Flies. She works with people in prison. She is a male prison advocate person. She works with lawyers. I don't know. I think the vampire gardening under the full moon at night, that's what you should stick with, Lisa.
a prophecy.
Yeah, let's hear the prophecy.
Oh, we got a prophecy
Queen
coming.
of Wands.
Wow.
Increases
Get that wand out, Lisa,
Just
just
one of
like
the
my
velvet.
ruler.
somebody knows, trying to get people to see something differently.
Okay.
There's a criminal card.
Her and every fucking body else on YouTube. Paralegal, quilting and paralegal. Oh, I figured it out. So you come out at night. We know the freaks come out at night. And you are a vampire, so you have to come out at night. And you are gardening, okay? And you plant the seed under the full moon. Well, while you're there, you decide, well, just let me quilt me a little blanket, okay? I will quilt a little blanket under the moon while I watch my seeds grow. And while I'm at it, I will say I'm a paralegal. And I will, you know, during the day, I can't go outside. So I will do background checks for a fee. I will do it for a fee. There's that criminal
Confusion.
card. Look for the
Because
criminal
families-
card.
because past justice. Without,
Hurry up. Look for that criminal card.
I cannot wait until shit's revealed. I cannot wait. Ten of Pentacles, in reverse, says inner and outer work helps one keep their job and protects against disasters, but it's in reverse. So
Really?
yeah, there's some kind of, she sees some kind of disaster happening in the future, and
Yeah.
she,
Don't look at that too hard, Zig. You know, we all may be seeing a disaster happen in the future. She was
Yep.
looking.
A lot of disasters.
Talking about
like,
me.
really going bad.
Yeah,
So
I see a lot of things
she's
going
trying to,
bad.
it's all political. She's trying to get people's, like, to change their sides or whatever.
Everybody in
Because there's some kind
America.
of secret she doesn't want revealed that she's really scared, actually, and worried about.
Um,
This has been going on. It looks like my coins just tried to come up, which is slow and steady. Like, sort of
The only way that you can be scared about a secret is if you told somebody that secret, right? God, too many fucking secrets.
period of time.
oh,
around.
really? It just tried to come up?
more about this mental health. So yeah, she's why is her mental health being affected? The nine of coins.
Maybe because you're reading tarot cards about her and
Yeah, no
it's not
shit.
a good reading, Ziggy. You're
No
not being
shit.
nice. You have picked every rotten card that you could find. We've watched you take the deck
Funny.
and look through it to pick out the fucked up cards. Hey,
Yep.
NPM, what's wrong with H? What is wrong with H, Davis?
Okay. I'm done. I've been on here almost 4 hours running my jaws. All right. I will drop this link if you guys want to hear the rest of me going over this shit. For sure. I will be going through my stuff. For real. I don't want to keep you guys on here much longer. Not much longer. Yeah. Hey, Blythe, I am sorry I dropped you on your head yesterday. I didn't mean to do that, all right? For sure. Thank you, Carrie. May. All you whippersnappers come in and listen to me bullshit today. Yeah. This is my commentator attitude, okay? I'm going to try not to be as feisty. Well, this is the thing. Misery loves company. So you have to be careful because, you know, depending who you talk to and things, you got to, if somebody's negative all the time, that it draws you into being negative. Right? It really does. Lisa is sowing the seeds of love. That's it. Lisa sowing the seeds of love in her paralegal court outfit. That is it. That is it. Yeah, she just has to do it at night because she's a vampire. She's sucking the energy out of everybody. I haven't watched Lisa for a while, but I don't have anything bad to say about Lisa. I really don't. Not today. Not today. I'm not saying I never will. Okay? I'm not. Oh, Lord, I forgot about the Pruitt one. I may have to find that. My friends. Lord have mercy. I am just crazy. Well, so much for roasting myself. I could have roasted myself. I will. I promise at some point, Remain Calm will roast the fuck out of herself. Hey, I can be a goober. I can be a goober. I can be a bitch. I can be a lot of things. I sure can.
I admit it. I admit it. Y'all forgive everybody else. You can let me slide sometimes, right? In the court library doing her background checks. Ah, ha, ha. Well, that's during the day. The library's closed at night, isn't it? They're probably like, lady, you got to go. You got to go. You got to go. For sure. For real, for real. We need to check on the Micah Miller stuff too. Remember her preacher husband? Remember her preacher husband? For real, for real. All right, I'm not even going to play another song. I am just going to get my ass off here. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I hope that she hid behind the cat picture. Funny. Ha 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 ha. Funny, funny. Funny, funny. For sure. To each their own. All right, say goodbye to our little eagles. Say bye to Mama T. Bye, Mama T. For sure. Thanks for the game of Clue with your reading. No shit. I forgot all about that reading. I really did. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Crazy, crazy. All right. I don't know if anybody learned anything. This wasn't an educational live. It was for entertainment purposes only. Please feel free to give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, give me a sub. I am good with that. I would just appreciate it very kindly. For real. If you want to donate to the channel in other ways, I will appreciate that also. But that is totally up to you guys, okay? For real. All right. Be you, do you. And if you got to get feisty, go ahead and do it. Have some fun, though. We need more fun. Fun in the sun. For sure. Thank you, Poppy. Thank you, Mr. A. Flies. Appreciate you. Thanks, Sarah, for popping in. Always appreciate Sarah. For real, for real. All right. I'm getting my ass off here. I'm going to go eat. I am hungry. I don't want to get hangry because I am just hungry. All right. Peace out, guys. Have a good one.